Flip City is honestly funny. I mean, it's much funnier than Mad Magazine or Cracked because there's a bite to the humor. It's not all those cartoons are great, but some of the articles I read have been a real stitch. They're intellectual. They appeal to discerning people. It's not sarcasm, it's satire. And I urge you to subscribe to Flip City.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they have just I mean, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium. I hope everybody goes out and supports you guys and is part of the fun.
Several copies of different issues of their magazine to me, and I've been perusing them recently. As I say, genuinely satirical, genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun. For example, Flip City issue 7 features McCommunism, over 100 million starved, extreme Karening, and sexy Fauci centerfold, and it delivers on everything it promises, including, well, I don't know about the sexy part, but there's the Fauci centerfold.
Let's go, Stabby. Pain's coming for every poor, unfortunate soul in our way.
me small again. I just can't seem to get this one setting right. I don't understand it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, it's been so long since I was here. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm working off of the webcam microphone tonight because I discovered that my other microphone do not work no more. So screw it. So we're here. Thank you for the pleasure of your time this evening. I've missed you guys. Mama Donna.
Hello, everyone.
Has missed everybody. And I know for a fact that you guys missed me because my inbox was flooded with all sorts of hate mail. I mean, love mail. So without further ado-day, let's bring the real important people in, like James and Marcus and Omer.
I'm not important.
Omer, turn your mic on.
No, you're extreme.
Did you see I changed my name?
I'm glad you did, dude.
I'm just listening. If I could figure out a way to post that every day, I would, just because.
Make it happen, son.
just because. Not to bust on you guys, just generally.
I'm eating a Pollo Loco chicken bowl, and I didn't want you all hearing my chewing. So
Okay.
I had the mic.
No problem.
We only hear Doritos, dude. That's all we ever hear. It
Hey,
doesn't
man.
count unless it's Hojo eating Doritos. It just doesn't count.
Hey, man.
I want to formally thank Mr. Omer
Ah.
for doing such a fantastic job last week, for helping the brother out when he was down. I was sick, as many of you probably may or may not know. He came through like a champ, and I appreciate that. You did a damn good job. As far as the mystery as to why the stream shut off all of a sudden, we're going to blame technical difficulties on that one and go from there. Shit happens, but it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, we're drawing Ripclaw tonight. Who's excited about that?
I'll draw anything.
And what are you drawing? Did you say you're drawing Ethan?
I said I'll draw anything.
Oh,
I thought you said just drawn Ant-Man. I was like, what? Okay.
I'll draw Ant-Man, too. I like Ant-Man.
later.
I'm a little
Can you draw-
tired.
Can you draw
because
me a pile of shit?
Hey, now.
I'll draw you piece of she.
I see Apex Comics in the chat. Dude, you're supposed to be on the stream tonight. Where are you doing? You should be here. I sent you a link.
Hey, there's John Longbox in the chat. Okay, don't talk shit about John.
Oh, I don't talk to you.
I want to say everybody. So if everybody wants to see my public six 2-page story and 6-page story, you got to back this book now.
Apex is on next week. My bad. Fuseboxx. That's the one I'm looking for. Sorry. Go ahead, Marcus.
You got to back John's book now so that he can fund the next book so that I could do work for him later.
Yeah, same thing.
I mean, this is kind of like the way it goes, right, guys?
He wants me to do a 2-page commission to show all of his characters.
Yeah, that's a good one. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that done. That's going to be a hell of a thing right there. Haldir, if you be a deer and put that in the doodad, and I'll make sure we get
I
that
was
link in the
decided that
comments.
I'm going to start pushing his book hard because I want. It's fun. It's not about the money. I want to do the story.
Yeah,
The little bit of money is fine. It's not huge, but just like I started doing it, and it's like, wait, it won't be till issue 4 or 5. We got to get there. I'm like, but I started the first panel. Like I'm laying it out. It's in my mind. You know how that is.
Oh yeah. Well,
When this
no,
stuff gets in
I don't
your
have
mind,
a
you
mind.
make shit in your mind, right?
I'm 3/4 insane. My shit's just random. all the time.
3/4.
3/4. Guys, Mama Donna's back.
Oh, how you feeling? Good.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Can you guys hear her okay?
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So I have a little change here. I had to build a new bed. We had to get a new bed in this room. So I have nothing behind me. So the cat can't climb up and be on screen.
Oh, for shame.
Unless
dude.
I pick him up when he shows up here.
You robbing him with screen time. What are you doing, man?
I know. I'm very upset.
Okay, so anyway, hopefully we'll be joined by our guests, Fuseboxx and Kitty Flips, later on in the show. I haven't checked my chat. I don't know what's going on with that. Duck Bacon, and we'll be here later, as will John Apple, and haven't heard anything from Tank. But 9 times out of 10, he's
Oh,
stuck.
Tank was in the PM. He's got to do dad stuff and finish some stuff up.
Well, that's the most important part of all. So while
His
we're
wife is out tonight or something.
before we get to the nitty gritty, let's check out the chat. As always, we got our friend Haldir 6480 in the chat, moderator extraordinaire. Hail, brother. Always good to have you around. Mike K. Hello, how you doing? That's a new name. I don't think I've seen that one before. Hail, you bunch of goofballs. Apex Comics, American Bliss. What is that? I don't know. Is that a comic that I need to know about? Don't know.
American Bliss is one of Genuine Comics, Dave Brink's characters.
Oh, speaking of Dave, I'm going to be on his show, Drink with Brink.
Tomorrow?
June the 15th. No, June the 15th.
Oh, nice.
Talking to Mega Mission because the sign up goes live June the 8th, my birthday.
Do I have to sign up?
Well, you can if you want to. I'd appreciate it.
I'll sign up, of course.
Bust in my balls, man. I love it. If this is.
Omer glitches next. James, how are your thunderstorms?
I'm watching them on radar right now.
Yeah, he showed me the radar right before we went live. It looked pretty bad.
But it looks like they've passed me. They're over in Central Dallas right now.
Hail Mama Donna from Apex Comics. So, okay, I'm going to switch my camera out, and if you guys got anything you want to talk about, go for it.
I wanted to ask you, James, so how does it affect your internet to have thunderstorms?
Well, it doesn't affect my internet. What it does, it makes it when I get thunderstorms here, I get a lot of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to hear it on the mics and everything like that.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah. I know. I just wondered if it affects your internet.
No, all my internet and stuff's underground.
Yeah, I figured it was underground or it's fiber or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. They put the new five whatever it is, the new fiber.
Oh, you got new fiber? Not nice, dude.
Yeah, it's brand new. Next week I get a new computer.
Oh shit! What are you getting?
It's a custom made.
Dude, but that's something money to use.
Well, I mean, hold on. I'll pull up stats. Hold on.
Make it happen.
Just 1 second.
Let us see.
No, I said stats. I'm not gonna post it because it's been
Homer.
tweeted off.
We're not. What is that, Omer? Like, fish, subscribe. Thanks. Haldir.
What's up?
Hey, Omer, are you getting storms too, or you're too far down south from him?
I'm too far south. I'm looking at the radar to see what you all are talking about.
I have like a slight idea of where you are. That's why.
Omer, what's up with that clown, dude? I like it.
It's one of Rex's characters. I'm coloring it up. Now there's a storm in Mexico south of me, and then I see everything up in Dallas. They look semi-connected, so we might get some of it.
Well, if you guys need to go. I mean, you know.
Well,
Dallas is like 10 hours away from me, so most likely we'll see it till
I
tomorrow.
forget how big Texas is.
Texas is really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, John Fuseboxx wants to know who would you have picked in the clobbering time throwdown yesterday? Would you pick Thanos or Darkseid?
I'd have took Darkseid. I took Darkseid and Heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh, he has ears.
Yeah, Darkseid is so much more powerful than Thanos, because even if Darkseid's body is destroyed, he's still there. I mean, he's truly a deity god, and he really doesn't have to. I mean, he's just, when you look at Darkseid as a character, he is on that Omega level badassery. I mean, I'd put him right there, probably with the Human Tribunal.
Damn, dude, that's pretty rough.
You know,
we were talking about that's exactly what we were talking about. As a matter of fact, I think we discounted some of the godness of to make it a fight. Like, obviously, the modern Darkseid is multiversal, and previously it was not. So
yeah, but I mean, he's still
talking about both.
In my view, compared to Thanos, you know, the hindsight with Thanos is his obsession and love with death.
Right.
That always gets him in trouble.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Which you don't see that in the book. In the movies, you know.
No, they didn't. They didn't want to do that in the movies.
They made that nice little throwaway line, and what was it? The first Avengers about to mess with humans is the court death. And I really thought that's where they were going to go with the whole thing. Like he's in love with Death. They were going to show Death as an actual cosmic entity or whatever, but they didn't do that.
Now, what would be funny is if Thanos showed up in Deadpool.
That would be
because Thanos, Deadpool is like his number one hated. He hates him more than anything in the universe.
The problem with that was we discounted everything about Deadpool. Because
I know, but I was just thinking about seeing it on the movie. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
Because I mean, he got so pissed at Deadpool, he forbid him from dying and gave him immortality. Because Death was in love with Deadpool.
Right. Yeah, we talked about
I
that.
was like, just telling me, how do you pull that off? How do you do that? How do you pull that off?
I was a young person there, so we did talk about that.
I sent Michael Ortiz a link on Facebook. It's the only way I can contact him.
I wish he was on Twitter, because the thing about Twitter is it's so easy to contact everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not. He can do what he wants. I'm just saying.
No, he can't. He's got to do what the extreme artist Marcus Kelleher says.
He's really I wonder why he wasn't an extreme. In all seriousness,
no, he says why.
I'm here on the East Coast. I'm so wondering why he's on the West Coast. Why he missed out being the extreme guy? You know what I'm saying?
He said why. He said why, Marcus.
I don't
remember.
What did he
say, Dave? I don't remember.
He said that he was. It wasn't extreme, but it was with Silvestri.
Right. It wasn't extreme.
He wanted to bring his brother.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
And that's what.
Yeah.
That's what did it. Which I can understand. I really can.
I think he should have cut his brother out after that.
Damn, dude.
I'm kidding.
I mean, his brother's kind of with him on this, but not with him like he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was wondering about that because he never mentioned his brother really when he was talking to us, and it was him and Dolan basically.
Yeah, it's just they grew up. That's all it is. You grow up and you got things you got to do.
So I did research a little bit on Mr. Ripclaw last night. And I was surprised to see that he's like 6'2". I thought dude was short like Wolverine.
Oh no. He's a big boy.
I was a little shocked by that. And that he has a brother.
Yeah, I knew that he had a brother.
Yeah, he's got a brother.
I guess I'm not as big a fan as I thought I was.
No, you just forget.
Yeah, I do forget.
Amen.
I don't forget anything, but that's me.
Well, you are extreme like that, sir.
No, I just have a good memory. I never smoked a lot of weed,
Dude, how bad was it driving in all this freaking storms?
Oh, man, one of the days was really bad. I was going to Raleigh. It was bad. On the way back, it wasn't too bad. But the way up, it was bad.
Yeah, it seemed like every day actually, freaking thunderstorms just got retarded.
People drive like idiots in the rain.
They drive like idiots when it's dry outside.
I know, but it's worse in the rain.
Yeah, it's like they forget how to do it.
Exactly.
You want to see some funny shit? Be down in the extreme south and then get a snowstorm and watch people driving that shit.
I live in Charlotte. I know exactly how that works.
Oh my god!
And I lived in New York. We could kind of drive in the snow.
Yeah, I lived in Philly for not quite a year, and I
did you? That's cool.
I didn't know that. Well, I was working for my cousin. I almost put an expletive in there, but I better not do it. He wasn't agree. He's not the greatest family member ever.
So does Ripclaw have long sideburns? He does now.
I don't know if he does, but I'm giving him long sideburns.
I am too, and he's got he's got a big ponytail, right?
No, well, he can have ponytail, or he can have it out and just let it, flow free.
No, he's having a ponytail because it's gayer.
John said, "Oh man, we got a dusting of snow in Albuquerque. People crashed into everything. Yeah,
everything.
Yeah. Albuquerque's not like Santa Fe. Santa Fe, they get snow all the time. They
I heard they get snow.
Albuquerque, yeah. Good luck.
Should have made that right turn.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's before you get to Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's true. So how's the printing coming along, James?
How's the what?
The printing on the Steins comic.
Tank's supposed to have it done, so I'm waiting for him to send me the final stuff
Oh,
to
you-
send to the printer.
You still on pre-press?
Yeah, he's getting everything together because what he's doing is he's making a video because he went through and looked at everything that they needed,
Uh-huh.
and there's breakdowns and stuff. So he's making a video about doing it. That way,
Oh,
everybody can see what to do before you send it over.
that's cool.
So
That's very cool.
I just got to get his costume right. Well, he seems to have a pretty solid costume.
well, he's shirtless.
Yeah, but he's got those red stripes.
Yeah, it's his. It is,
One thing I know, James has been wanting to draw this character for a long time.
I always loved drawing Ripclaw.
And I figured because we were going to have two guests tonight, which I don't know what's going on with that, it wouldn't be fair to draw one of their characters, not the other.
No, I agree.
So I was just trying to make it as neutral as possible. But I don't know if we're going to have any guests tonight. I have no idea what's going on. I reached out. I sent them links. Pretty sure. Yeah. I have to double check because I do forget things, man. Like earlier, I cleaned the ice maker machine that we got, and when you clean it, you got to run it through a little cycle with a little bit of lemon juice. That the citrus helps to clean the insides of it. And there's this little pull tab on the bottom. That's how you drain it, and everything to get all the crap out of it. And like a numbnut, I plugged it back in, put it back on the counter, started filling it up with water. Guess who didn't replug the hole? Me.
And you flooded the house.
Not quite. No, but I thought with that rain we were going to flood the house. That didn't happen. No. We got kind of lucky. I mean, we got some downpours out of it. But as far as like stupid, retarded downpours, like the apocalypse is raining down upon you, not that bad.
I was worried about you because I know the roof issues.
Oh, dude, my anxiety level was at an all-time high. And bless you, I appreciate you worrying about me, bro.
I do. I wish there was something we could do, but I don't. I mean, other than making this a moneymaker and all, but that's all. It's not tomorrow, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well,
I know how you feel.
When it gets there. Stiplin Vaughn in the chat. What's up, brother, man?
I just watched Stipling's YouTube. Everybody should watch Stipling's YouTube show.
Yes. Shout out to Stiplin Vaughn. Subscribe to his channel. Go Super 90s badass gay with the hair. Hell yeah. Top knot hanging on.
With the hair.
Yeah, super badass
gay. Don't take any craps of Stipling. His favorite character is Vibe from the Justice League.
Who from the Justice League?
Vibe from Justice League Detroit.
Oh, well, he's got to be somebody's favorite character. Might will be somebody's, not mine.
That's true. That's a good point, Don.
I actually liked him on the Flash TV show.
I did too. I like the Flash TV show.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite. Well, I didn't watch the last couple of seasons because they were bad. But I really did like the Flash TV show for a long time. I liked all those CW shows till they got really woke.
Oh yeah, dude.
They really went
like the worst one was Arrow. The last couple of years of Arrow.
Yeah, I watched season 4 of Arrow, and then I haven't watched 5. And 4 was ridiculous enough. I can accept ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's kind of sort of, but like for Arrow to be yelled at by his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend there, every episode, and she was walking away in her tight dress, and yelling at Arrow. I was like, just put an arrow in her eye and be done with it. Jesus.
And all the bullshit drama with his sister and his mother.
Yeah, the sister stuff was tough too. I don't want to be a superhero anymore.
Well, then don't.
The worst one went woke fast was Supergirl.
I didn't get into that one.
I watched it on CBS. The girl was super cute. I like that.
You really think so?
They already had the black Jimmy Olsen, but I didn't care that much about.
They had a what now?
They had a black Jimmy Olsen. He was like 6'4".
Yeah, why not?
It did. They had no chemistry at all. She was really good. I gotta get his Supergirl, and it was just about the Avengers. Then it got woker and woker.
Excuse me.
Except they introduced a Superman on that CW show that was spin-off. That's way better than the loser that's in the movie now. Jesus.
Yeah, I like that show. That Superman was Lois and Superman.
Yeah, I don't like this movie at all. I don't like. I didn't like that trailer at all.
This freaking suit that they're doing for the Super. Now, again, this is just my opinion. No one's beholden to it. Looks like trash. Straight up trash. On the Flash TV show, he's a white breed suburban. Ex-gang.
No, yeah, they changed him around vibe, and then he gave up being vibe I mean, they get all too mentally and whiny, you know.
Yeah, a lot of that going on.
The issue with the Flash show is that Flash is so powerful that he had to do something stupid to get like knocked out every week so that they'd have a show. The Flash is like one of the most powerful. They made him one of the most powerful characters you could possibly have. I mean, let me see if this dude has nipples since he's supposed to be has no shirt on. We always want to draw male nipples, right?
No.
If you're John Malin, you might want to.
No, he just likes drawing dicks.
I know, that was really disturbing. I'm watching the show, and they're drawing the FF. You know, I don't pay 100% attention to it, but I have it on. And they're drawing the FF, and everybody's doing a pretty neat job. And you know, Andy drew the Silver Surfer. There's some awesome drawings on it. And this dude draws them as dicks. I mean, dude, what? Are you married to a guy? What's up with that?
Oh, he's just drawing.
We know he's not, by the way, but they were really detailed. It wasn't just like a joke. You know what I mean? Like that was a little off-putting to me. Maybe I'm just sensitive.
You're sensitive to penises.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's okay.
He could probably sell it for $1,000 though.
Yeah, right.
They're sensitive penises.
Sorry about that.
You know, I'm the guy who has no problem with everybody, so I'm not saying I have a problem with it, but I thought that was
Bilbo Baggins. John only draws for money. Well, that's the best way to do it.
Philbo and I went to the same college, not at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, School of Visual Arts. Oh, did I ever say I went to school with Kyle Baker? I went to school with Kyle Baker. Yes, I did.
Kyle Baker, the comic artist?
Yeah.
Nice.
I did kind of hang out. I wouldn't say that he knew who I am, but I did end up hanging out with him because one of the guys I did hang out with is a good friend who became an artist for New Yorker magazine. Was one of his best friends. So he was around.
Oh.
He wasn't around a lot because he was working for Marvel in DC while he was in college.
Man, all of a sudden I'm coughing like crazy. Haven't coughed all day, so wait till I get on stream, then it decides I'm going to cough.
Right now, I'm drawing him naked. He looks, I don't know, looks big but short.
You realize how essentially when you draw the superheroes, they're basically all naked. Essentially. With the skin tight clothing and all that.
I like this.
What are you doing over there? You bad man.
That's my John Ethan. And there's D-Man.
I like that.
And he's got his godlike beanie
on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like,
oh man, too funny.
I got a thin amount. So how heavy is he?
If anyone wants to buy that for $1,000, just hit me up. I got it.
Just $1,000. Surely that's worth $5 or $6 grand.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah. Well, you know, we'll give him the John Malin special, $1,000. I'll cut it out.
Lamau says Philbo Baggins.
We'll just send it to you.
You know you did good when you get a Lamau.
Right.
Chris Maycock in the chat. What's up, Chris? Hi, folks.
What's up, Maycock?
Everybody showing love to the man. Haldir, Outlaw Lance issue 2. Yeah, I think they're doing that. Still haven't heard from anybody. So
I have to ask a question of James about Ripclaw because he's a Ripclaw expert.
What you need?
So how big and heavy is he? Is he? I mean, I see the drawing.
No, he's
as big as the Hulk. So
no. I would say
as big as the Hulk.
No, he's 6'2". I think they say he's like 250, 260.
Yeah, okay, that's
I mean, he's big, but he's not
6'2".
Pro wrestler big.
He's really big, by the way.
I think he's pro wrestler big.
Right. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
that's fine. I'm fine there. Thank you. I knew you would know. I just got to get a handle on what he actually
The
wears.
way I look at it is kind of like John Cena. Where he's big and ripped, but he's not big. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're saying. I just can't see what
I
you're
know
saying.
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I hear
So
what
his
you're putting down.
cybernetics, they're just in his forearms, James?
No, they're all the way up to now. The newest drawings I saw him in the books, it actually went up into his middle of his upper arm, into his shoulders, but you never see it.
Oh,
He's usually when he acted, it basically his fingers can switch to claws.
so is the metal like malleable, like the T1000?
Yeah, it's movable. Yeah,
Okay,
it's reshapeable. Yeah.
it's amazing how much this information I did not retain. And I thought I was a Cyberforce fan. I guess I'm not.
Just something, all right.
Oh, I'm definitely something. Yeah. Today I'm forgetful.
I don't like these hands.
My old man brain has not been working very well.
You're not that old.
53 as of June, my friend.
That's not old.
Yeah,
Well, I
you're 1 year.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're 1 year younger than me.
You guys are youngsters. I'm almost as old as Mama Donna.
Are you 7?
Oh,
I'll
get
be
this.
60 this year.
I just got a DM from Dan Panosian.
Oh, what do you say?
I told him, I asked him, October, we're going to be a year on this thing.
So you want to come back?
Yeah, he wants to come back and do the year.
Oh, cool.
Well, he said he would try. He said he would. He got a couple of cons, but he definitely like to come back. He had fun.
Oh, that's cool. Good. That's great. He was a nice
Another
guy.
opportunity for Marcus to join Extreme.
Yeah.
We'll have to rebrand everything. Just be Extreme.
So, okay. Oh, so he does. So it is. Oh, those shoulders are just like a design.
So the guy that's supposed to be on the show tonight just reposted my post.
Oh, Fuse?
Yeah, Fuseboxx.
I just followed him because he was going to be on the show tonight.
Okay, whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it.
Nope. If he wants to be on, he's the one who's not. He's desperate,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Well, I had to reschedule him like twice now. First anniversary spectacular episode. You're damn right. We're going to have Rob Liefeld, Todd McFarlane, the real Jim Lee.
After being with Dan, I expect to be hired by Todd to do the next Youngborn book.
I'm trying to find a good way to reach out to Mark Silvestri.
Hey, Rob's on YouTube now. You should reach out to him.
I'm going to be able to listen to his shows a little easier because I'm so used to YouTube and not the other shows. Does he really have a belt?
Did you guys ever watch the show? I mean, listen to the podcast before?
I've listened to it. Yeah. Have you ever listened to it?
Yeah, I
listen to it every week.
Much later, but yeah, I used to listen to
it. It's a unique podcast because he spends 45 minutes talking about himself.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, Rob, let's get to it. And then sometimes he's like my age. So sometimes he's reading from like fanzines that I read back in the day, so I kind of know what he's saying. And sometimes it's really breaking news,
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I remember Jimmy Reyes sat there one time, and I'm reading the notes, like I'm reading the comments underneath the show on Spotify. Uh-huh. And Reyes said, "Hey, dude, you gotta get it going. We're not here to listen to 45 minutes of preamble. What's going on?" And Rob was like, "Shut the hell up. I'll do whatever the hell I want. People like it." Because Rob doesn't react well to anything. He really doesn't. God bless him, but he doesn't react that well for whatever reason. Like,
yeah, I heard he'll ban
people. That's it. You're blocked.
If you make any kind of judgment call, not in his favor.
Yeah, no, it's true, and it's fine. I don't like his hands are weird. He
I've
really
only
wears a
ever
belt.
had the
I wouldn't want
black-
to put a belt on this character.
One person, and that's pretty much it.
So I like him. He's funny.
Yeah.
I'm Rob motherfucking
I don't
Liefeld.
know about every week, but he's funny.
Well, there's no doubt that he's definitely had an impact on things and continues
Oh,
to
it changed the whole. It changed the whole. We're still affected by it, for better or for worse. And I'm not saying it's worse. I'm saying
You
we're
hear all
affected.
these quote unquote detractors of his, right? To use the
I know a
parlance
lot of
our
them.
times. And they're all like, I don't understand how this guy can be so successful. His artwork sucks. You don't even like to draw paint, guys. You know, it's the same argument. And they always bring up
Oh,
that
yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America drawing. They don't understand. Rob has personality. Rob has swagger. All right. Like us here on the show. You just don't get it.
I know a lot of fans like that. I don't like
95% of this stuff is showmanship. That's what it is. Anyway,
Okay, I see that.
in an alternate universe.
Nah,
So,
but
Homer,
it's not
got
just
more,
swagger. He's Rob's good. He
Oh, I'm
defined.
not denying he's not good.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, that's that.
The
Oh no, I know
haters,
people. I know fans who say that. There's a whole other website board I've been involved with for years and years, and that's all they say about him. They can't. There's people like I can't even look at that. I'm like, dude, it's not. It's you know, especially the newer stuff, which is a little different than the older stuff.
Yeah. Actually, his newer stuff's a lot different.
He doesn't know that though. He thinks it's the same.
He's
Well,
not
I'll put it like this: if it's making any money, why change it?
I know. I don't disagree with you. But they're like, oh, Rob Liefeld.
Yeah,
But that's
people
the whole,
just what you
that's the
said,
whole,
as a matter of
that's the whole thing is, if you're making money and people are buying it, don't change it. That's just common business.
okay. Whatever is in the oven, it's done.
I have no
Is
idea.
that
What
my
that was.
501 jeans?
Dude, where the hell did you find that commercial at that you played on the show last week?
You just look it up on YouTube. Just look Rob Liefeld 501 jeans.
That's all you got to do. That's
Yeah.
the okay.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that was cool. I hadn't seen that in a long time.
That's
like,
what
where
a
did
lot
you-
of us saw. That we're like, oh, it is a possibility. You can make it as an artist.
Yeah, that's why.
I want to be like Rob Liefeld.
You can look good in 501 jeans.
So do I just look down and say 501 jeans? Button fly?
I never had button fly pants. But that's not true. I had them in the service. Military.
I can't believe he could. I wasn't sure Rob could handle using the button fly pants. Actually,
There's no greater sign of distress in your life when you have to take a monumental wee-wee and you got to go in the bathroom and unbutton 13 button pants just to get your stuff out to go to the bathroom.
Dude, how big a pair of pants you wearing for 13 buttons? Holy shit!
It's buttoning the flap in the front, dude. It wasn't my choice. He said as he spit all over his monitor. Believe me, this normal wear is just zippers and whatnot. But when you get those dumb little crackerjack sailor outfits, those are the ones that got the 13.
oh, I would love to see you in a sailor outfit. That's got to be the most awesome thing.
I got a picture I can send you that's got I got the dumb little hat on.
I
You
love
don't get
that.
to see the full body though. Sorry, I say that for my real fans.
Right?
Back in the skinny days.
My super skinny days, yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Be skinny.
You're working on it.
Yeah, slowly.
Gotta be positive. We're gonna turn Don into a positive guy.
Oh, the hell!
We're gonna turn Don into a spurgless guy. No spurging.
Do I really come off that bad?
Sometimes, not always.
I hear you laughing, Homer. I hear you laughing.
Well, Homer took the brunt. We're laughing about it now, but we're like, oh, okay. No, well, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You want people to like you, right?
We should do it. I wanted to
Like
ask
you,
you
right?
guys, since we have you, and this is like the original group without Duck, though. I think we should. You were talking about sections of the show and all that, and I
Yeah.
was thinking of we should have a section of the show where you say, okay, the drawing we did last week that I finished is for sale. Buy it from me.
That would be great, but
And then somebody DM me. We buy it from me. I know it doesn't come up because you do a lot more digital work.
Yeah.
Which is good for you. It's bad for me. I mean, I wish I did more. I wish maybe that would be better for me, but I just thought because I got all these drawings. What am I doing with them here?
I have
One
mine.
got sent out. One's for T Bunny, but I have to talk to him, and I got to lower the price. I feel bad. I don't want to rip him. I want him to have the drawing. I don't want him to have to think he has to pay me. I'm not Ethan Van Sciver or something.
$1,000, T Bunny. I'm his agent now. I get 20%.
And I'm like, what am I doing with all these drawings? I never have a lot of original artwork. My writer has all the original art because he's the one who sent everything to the printer. Back in the day. Comic pages and stuff.
Just James could be our representative. He could put it up on his website and sell all the pieces for us.
Maybe we should have a studio website. And then, hey, maybe that's a better idea. We could have a studio website, and you could put like digital, like you guys do the digital commissions, and then the rest of the guys, us who do the other commissions, can see if people want them.
Oh, you mean the real artists?
Yeah,
the ones that draw real, not digital.
No, both. I don't have anything against digital. I will make fun of all the digital because I just will, because that's how I am. But I think that I think that it's a big positive to do digital. I mean, you layers and you can fix your mistakes in like a minute. I have to white stuff out. F that crap.
That is nice to be able to do.
Like just to fix it. What my afraid is that I'm going to do the digital and just never finish.
It can be tempting, especially if you keep going back and trying to screw with everything.
I go back and screw with my other drawings now, and I'm not digital.
Yeah, I do that too. It's a trap you can fall into for sure.
See, I'm trying to be nice on today's show. Have you noticed?
We want people to like us. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe.
Apparently, I'm the butthole of the group.
Amen.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
Maybe Mama Donna will one day like you.
I doubt it.
Mama Donna, yeah.
She's had all this time. It's never gonna happen. I still dream.
How's Max doing?
Max got a belly full of crab meat again, and he's out there laying in the kitchen in front of his own fan. He's got his own fan. I took the old fan that's kind of raggedy and lowered it down so it could blow direct because of the asthma and everything. The humidity get bad, even with the air conditioner on. And he loves every little second of it.
Oh, good fan.
Yeah, but he's not spoiled in any way.
No, none of the cats are.
Yeah,
I understand.
I'm not in any way. If anything, he lives a hard knock life.
Well, you saved him. He did have a hard knock life, and you saved him from that hard knock life. That's what we do with our cats,
How's Butterscotch doing, man?
Butterscotch is all right. Butterscotch is rambunctious.
What about Ollie?
Oliver is a little calmer than Butterscotch. He's bigger than Butterscotch. We got Oliver when he was like 3 weeks old or something. He was teeny, and now he's this giant cat.
Yeah,
they're crazy, man. They do every cat I've had does something different.
Yeah, that's true. It's like Max he's got like the personalities of every cat we've ever had, but he's also distinctly his own.
Yeah, exactly. I had a cat named Max actually when I was a kid.
Max can also say dad.
Yeah, that's true.
Can he? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll call out to me in the middle of the night.
So he has side stuff painted on him too. What the heck is that?
Yeah, it goes down the cheekbone to about 2/3 of the way, and then goes straight down past to his chin. It's basically
Yeah, I was looking at his chest really, but I see that too. Yeah,
War
Yeah,
paint.
because it's hard to get. You know what it is? It's like the image guys, the top count. You have a lot of great pictures of him, but he's always bent over. Half of his in shadow, so it's hard to see exactly what he's wearing.
I noticed that, dude. When I was doing the research, I noticed that. I noticed that exact same thing. This guy crouches more than a stripper on a pole.
And then, well, it looks like it's the same, but like some of them change costumes every panel. You know, like, oh, well, this looks really cool. And this guy did it this way, and that guy did it that way.
Yeah, Sylvester did it one way, Clint did it another. You know,
Yeah.
Anthony did it another way. Peterson didn't. Brian Peterson did it another way. So you know, they all did it different ways.
There's a Jim Lee way.
Well, James, you're kind of the resident expert on this guy. Who do you think drew him the best?
That's a good question.
Out of everybody,
Yeah.
David Finch.
Oh.
I'm going to say Finch, then probably Silvestri, then Anthony Wynn.
I knew you were going to say Anthony Wynn because I was looking at that.
He's the one that did the limited series, right?
Yeah, he's that picture that you put up. That's his.
Okay.
Oh, for the promo.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, yeah, I see. Wynn
Yes,
drew the stripes on the face, but the other guys really didn't do that.
Yeah, see, Mark did the war paint on the
I might leave the
face.
stripes on the face. Oh, wait, it's a coloring issue, so I might leave it off. So I just gotta. Oops. Mythic Americas. Oh, I got a good. I should tell you guys you like this. So I got a text from my writer. He's really my friend. I hate to just call him my writer, you know.
Uh-huh.
And Eric. His name's Eric, ironically. Goldstein, not July.
But he's an actual writer, right?
Yes, he's a writer. Yeah, I can't really write. No, the secret is nobody really writes a comic book. So, like he does. One of his problems is they'll talk 4 times in one panel. I'll just be like, I have a headache. You know, it's very difficult to draw. But no, yeah, he's a real writer. He thinks about these things. So those pages I've been showing you for Mythic Americas, the owner of the company, Nelson, who I don't never met, said it looks like it's a primitive style. It's unique to Mythic Earth. He really liked that page with the head over top load with the one snowing I made.
Yeah.
And then he liked the second page nails the style like it always should be. Like he really liked it. So I'll probably still keep doing it.
Why are you surprised by these compliments you get, dude? You're fantastic.
Well, I don't know Nelson. You know, I think about this stuff. I mean, I talk to people who think about this, and even though everybody hates this guy, but I talk to him anyway. But he thinks he thinks about comics an awful lot. You know.
I mean, you're practically an extreme artist. I mean, they don't even know what they have.
He just said that to be nice.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did, man. I think he meant it.
Excuse me?
It sounded so sincere to me.
Well, I wish I could draw like him, man. Oof. He didn't draw like that back in the day, though.
No, well, you gotta remember, he changed his. If you look back at everybody, look at Peterson, you look at Pinot Dan, you look at Greg Capullo.
Yeah,
they were all using that style that Liefeld, Patacio, and Lee used, even when they took over in Marvel. Because you go look at Greg's Marvel X-Force when he took over for Rob, and it doesn't look anything like his Spawn stuff.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? And then, Brandon Peterson. I would say Brandon Peterson until he got to CrossGen. His stuff.
Well, a lot of people leveled up at CrossGen. I mean,
his
Steve
stuff.
Epting, Aaron Presti.
I know. CrossGen had had some fantastic artists and stuff. That is the postcard of a company that had everything going that failed. And if you watch how they did it, don't do it the same way they did it.
Well, we
that's
have
just
somebody doing something similar to CrossGen, and no comment.
I'm just saying.
Because let's see.
I would not. That's the postcard to. Oh my God, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody looks at CrossGen and goes, "That shouldn't have happened." And I'm like, "Well, it did happen."
No, well, it should have happened because he didn't listen. He didn't do any superheroes. He linked the sigil up with everything. It'd feel hard to get into if you were coming in the middle. That's my problem. That's why I don't have a lot of CrossGens.
Well, the other thing he did is he didn't manage it like a comic book company. He tried to manage it like an IT company.
Well, I think that's why he got those great artists because they were promised all that,
the money up front.
Well, they got page rate, but they only had to do one page a day. They could stay all hours. He liked them in the day. They didn't have to. They all hung out together, which means they got better together.
Right,
kind of like what we're doing here,
But I'm just saying,
in a virtual way.
He needed to run it more like a comic book company than he did, like he was doing.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't. The reason why he did it because he wanted to treat them well. They had medical insurance and everything, and these guys jumped at that chance.
Well, but what hurt him was that outside dealing that he did. That's what hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
He was ahead of time for a bunch of things, though. I'll say that. Those comics were weird, but they were good.
Some of his comics were fantastic. I bought them.
He's got the omnibus, which nobody else has.
They didn't do omnibuses.
But you got the special ones, right?
CrossGen didn't do any omnibuses, dude. I've got a bunch of comic books signed by everybody. I got a whole that
just messing with you, James.
You know what they did do, Omar? They did like a Shonen Jump type of magazine ahead of its time.
Oh yeah. The Forge and
yeah. All that cost so much money.
I'm just busting James's balls.
Half of them are in CG too. They all came here. I'm surprised his character has pants. Like he would just wear shorts or something, like bike shorts. I'm surprised he has like superhero like boots and stuff.
Well, they can't just run around naked all the time.
Well, that's true.
He is a Native American, so I mean, a loincloth would do,
They could have played that up a little more. I didn't read that. How much did they play that up?
In the they played it up pretty good in the miniseries.
Yeah, it's important. Like it's part of him. Yeah.
My mother had Native American studies when she went back to college, as a matter of fact.
James, didn't you say you got Native blood in your family?
Yeah, my grandmother was Comanche Indian.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, her father rode with Quanah Parker.
My father was really white.
Yeah, mine too.
Irish white.
I'm not proud of it. We don't have a lot of DEI in my family.
I'm proud of it, and I feel very superior.
Nice.
That was funny.
John, you assume we're wearing pants. You assume we're wearing pants.
Well, technically, I'm wearing shorts, but
it's an honor to have your white privilege rub off on me, guys. I love it.
Dude, I'm so poor. I don't even have white privilege.
Yeah, that's the ironic. You
got white IOU.
Yeah. I have white billing. Always get that guy bill in the mail.
Oh shoot!
I go to play the lottery, like, I don't think so, buddy. You got to
Play
get
the
cracked.
lottery.
It ain't happening.
Do you play the lottery?
I play it for mom every now and then. I don't really. I'm not gonna say believe in it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, I worked for a guy who in New York. I worked for him, and he won one of the first lotteries in like 1964 or 5 or something.
Yeah,
63. Like, and it wasn't that much money. It was like because it was one of the first lotteries, and everybody he never played it since because so many people contacted him for money,
Yep, that's what
and he
happened.
had to change his phone number. He's like, "F this."
damn.
That's exactly what happens.
And it wasn't that much. It was like one of the first. It was literally the lottery. Like they make millions now, but back then it wasn't that much yet. But it was played up like it was so much money.
The thing is you get people that my friend's got money now. He needs to give me some because I'm his
talk
friend.
about it. It's like the original doxing, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, I hate even having to ask for money. I don't like to even like funding a book or something. I just feel funny about it. I would rather earn my money.
I don't blame you.
Okay,
I guess this is good. I don't know. I'm going to get some rock thing. What I'm going to do, just like the image artists, I'm going to make a lot of, well, it's blue, so it's going to be hard to see. Let me turn this light off.
Ooh, sexy time. I love it.
It looks good.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, I like to. I think about the pose, and I start researching poses in the character for part of Saturday. You know, and I try not to pick a pose that, that's really. Oh, Jim Lee. That's a Jim Lee pose. You ripped off Jim Lee. Although I will rip off Jim Lee anytime. I'll rip anybody off. We got to get these things done.
James, what am I looking at?
3D assets, my ass. Hey, we can buy. You can all buy. John should come in because he's the only one here, and he's selling a comic. Hey, that looks great. I like that, James.
He's got to get money to fund.
It's really. I almost did a pose just like that, James. I'm so glad I didn't now.
I like the framing, man.
I like that James always has something interesting in the background too, like a chick and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, in the background is Monument Valley in Arizona.
Oh, nice.
Who's the character in front of him? Is that Warblade?
What this? Just a demon.
Oh, okay.
I like how it's just a demon. No big deal. Just a demon from hell trying to eat your soul. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a demon.
See, I'm trying to be very positive about the image characters today.
Yeah, I know. I can hear the tension in your voice.
Now I'll say this: out of all the studio image characters and stuff, I really do like Top Cow is better than most everybody's.
Yeah.
Now I'm a Spawn fan, always have been, but Top Cow has put out the better story quality books.
I can agree with that.
Well, I think that really the most consistent, who ended up really the best artist, is probably Silvestri.
Oh,
yeah, everybody wants to say that it's
no, everybody right now is saying Silvestri.
Now, even back then, because Silvestri did comics. He was doing main comics before the rest of them were doing it.
Well, one thing I really always felt bad about was how Silvestri had X-Men. X-Men was doing great. He had just done Inferno, and then he got pulled from X-Men for Jim, and he got thrown on Wolverine.
Yeah, but he made that book his own, man.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying they should have put Jim on that Wolverine and kept.
Did you guys ever see the issues that Kyle Baker inked over Mark Silvestri?
No.
I have the Conan's he did.
Web of Spider-Man, 2 issues.
Dude, Web of Spider-Man.
He was doing work for Marvel, like on Web of Spider-Man. He did that Revenge of the Monolith miniseries. I mean,
Baker over Silvestri on Web of Spider-Man.
I think so. Let me double check. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'll look it up.
Max, can I help you? Are you coming to get your 15 minutes there, buddy? Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. No? Dude, you got all your stuff right over here. Okay, look. Go ahead. Here, let me turn the camera around so everyone can see you. Okay.
He's a little older too than the guy. He's not as old as Valentino.
No, Valentino's
He's a
the
little
oldest,
older.
but he is older than everybody else.
So hi, Max.
So he broke in a little earlier, and his original. I feel like, and I don't know this for sure, but his original inspirations like John Buscemi types, you know.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Huh?
I said,
Oh,
hey,
you're talking to Max. Max, you're sitting on my stylus.
What am I looking at? Oh, website.
I don't think I got into Ripclaw really. I wasn't even aware of him until I picked up Deathmate Black, I think it was.
130 issues. Let's see.
And then I was like, who's this cool looking dude? And that's when I got into, because I got into Image kind of late. And it, through no fault of my own, it was because I was overseas.
Well, I was overseas and we used the PX to get it.
Yeah, but your stuff was better than mine.
Yeah, I mean we weren't on a ship, so
yeah.
So yeah, the PX. I mean, all we had to do is tell him, hey, this is what we want, because what he did is he had the ordering catalog, and he would get with everybody, so he'd order for us. That way, he wouldn't get stuck with stuff.
Well, dude, how did you? Where were you at? You were in Japan, right?
Nope, I was in Korea.
You were in Korea. What part?
Right outside of Seoul and Casey.
Oh, no wonder. I was down in Pyeongtaek.
Oh, you were screwed.
Yeah, because when I was in the Army, and
Here it is.
You couldn't hardly get anything.
Web of Spider-Man 18. No, 17.
So, no, what he would do
I got 17, 18, and 19.
Yep, that's it.
Because he liked comic books also, and he found out we did
That's
too. And we were getting the
Thanks,
X-Men
Homer.
from him. So we were getting all the X-Men stuff from him. And then he said, hey, have you seen this thing about Image? I was like, what are you talking about? He said, it looks like they had a big fight at Marvel and all the big artists, got up and left. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He said, all these new books are coming out. And he had so you had to order for him. We had, Youngblood, all these new titles. And we saw pictures of it. We're like, we want one of each.
Damn.
We didn't give a shit who was doing it. We just wanted one of each of all the Image titles that were going to come out, the 7 titles.
You know how I found out? Mama Donna sent me Wizard magazine,
and he got it.
Wow.
He got it for us, and yeah. And then in '93, I got them all signed.
Damn. I've only got one signed. No, I got 2 signed comics, and Bo Smith signed both of them.
Who did?
Bo Smith.
Okay.
And Homer was just in Mexico.
Yeah, I have. No, I've got 5 long boxes of autographed books.
Do you go to a lot of conventions, or did you?
Yeah. Oh, back in the '90s, I was at conventions all the time.
Hmm.
I mean, I've got a ton of books and artwork that George Perez signed. I mean, a lot of artists that are gone now. I got their autographs and everything.
Yeah, I always wanted to meet George Perez.
Dick Gargano, who worked on Batman and worked on Catwoman and all that, got a whole bunch of his stuff. One of the guys I really enjoyed talking with and getting, you could say getting lessons from was Kerry Gamble, and he was Mr.
For real?
He was Mr. Superman, dude. That guy.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. No, he lives in Fort Worth. He's lived in Fort Worth almost all of his life.
Nice.
So,
I own a Kerry Gamble page.
yeah, I have several. I loved his Supermans were just, and all
I
he
own
did
the Power Man Iron Fist page.
and then all of a sudden he popped up and did X-Men for a little bit on the annuals.
Yeah.
Anals.
Yeah, he did a beautiful Savage Land cover with who's the pterodactyl dude? I keep forgetting him.
Sauron.
Yeah, Sauron and Storm on the cover.
What do you want?
And he did a fantastic job on that.
What is your problem today? You haven't messed with me all day long. I start screaming. Now you're up here wanting to know what I'm doing.
The cats don't like it when you're streaming.
Yeah, I'm getting that sense. What? Grab
They
my
can
hand.
hear they can hear the voices coming through the speakers.
They can.
Haldir said,
Who are they talking to?
Sometimes Butterscotch watches TV.
ordered some anatomy drawing books by the artist Taco last week. I just hope they arrive before the potential Canada post strike on a. Oh, that's still going to happen?
Man, I sent a package to Canada the other day, $40. I was like, what the flip?
Oh yeah, Canada is expensive to send. But if you send book, send it media mail.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll give you three-fourths discount on pricing.
Well, I sent it in a Gemini mailer. And
did you tell the person at the desk that it was a book and you need to go media mail?
No.
Okay, that's what you need to do when you put a book in a Gemini mailer.
Well, they had me fill out this form for Canada, and they asked me what the value was, and I put $40, and it seems like they took with the value and then added $3 to it.
Yeah, that's basically.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is, what you need to do is when you send the books overseas or even in the States, always go by media mail because you get a discount.
Yeah,
If
I
you
said,
see
is
the
that
book.
the only option? And he said, yeah, that's it. And I was like,
Yeah, I
really?
mean, I see books all the time.
Like, okay. I said it was 43, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, is that the cheapest? He's like, well, yeah. I was like, oh, this guy's doesn't give a crap. He's not trying to give me a good price, you know.
Michael Ferraro in the chat. What's up, buddy? Hail all the freaking fine artists and hail the freaking chat. Yes. And Radio Stories Now said that we are all very talented. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Man, I'm trying to find a cool pose. I didn't like the pose I was drawing.
I think my cheating is I think of the pose like all day.
Oh. Did you finally get your 15?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd have a cool pose by now. I was kind of thinking about it.
I tried a couple different poses. I didn't exactly cheat last night. I wanted to get my underdrawing done before because I'm usually pretty busy on Saturday before the show. This is the
you're running the show, so you're allowed.
Well, I was kind of running behind because I was up late last night with storms and everything. Man, that lightning was tearing my ass up, dude. You just don't know. Arthritis. I thought that was bullshit. I thought it was something. And I got to talking to my doctor the last time I was up in there, and I was, she was asking me about my pain medication, and I asked her if she could possibly up it. And she was asking me about my pain levels, and I was telling her, and I said, it seems like it gets really bad when there's a lightning storm. And she said, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Something about the electricity and the stress on the nerves, of arthritic nerves and all that. I was like, oh, well, that answers a few of my questions. Anyway, this is the underdrawing. I must have done oh, Jesus, man. I was trying to, there was a page I saw in the Rip Claw book. Number 1, number 2, where he's kind of like going through a window and he's all twisted in midair. And I realized I don't really draw shit like that, So I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. I couldn't get it right, dude. I just couldn't do it. I don't know if my brain wasn't engaged properly or what. So I was just like,
brain.
I knew that was coming.
Oh shit!
That was predictable, though.
Yeah, it kind of was. So I was just like, you know what? Let me stick to what I know. So
Not much.
God damn it, man! It's like 2
Wow.
hours. Bam, bam, rapid fire.
She's got a roll.
Ain't it though? Well, she's got a lot saved up, man. She's got a lot saved up.
Right.
So I says, well, okay, he's Native American. I'm assuming he's like a hunter of some sort. So I says, let's put him in the woods, man. Let's have him screaming up at the moon. And because it's we all love the 90s, well, most of us, except for Marcus. I says, let's put a big ass moon back there. So that's what I did.
My kids were born in the 90s, so I'm going to say I like the 90s generally.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, comic book wise. Well, also, to say, oh, I didn't like I couldn't really buy all those books. Like there had to be a cutting off point. Am I buying the Marvel books? Am I buying the Image books? I can't get everything. So, and then they all didn't come out all the time.
That was the main thing that hurt them, was they couldn't get the books out.
And I'm not, so I didn't get into them. They weren't my inspiration, so I didn't get them as much. It doesn't mean they shouldn't have been. I was just, it's like, oh, how can we, He-Man? Oh, He-Man's nice. Why aren't you big on He-Man? I'm like 10 years older than you. Well, He-Man wasn't a big thing. When I was
like getting the He-Man stuff. I got that stuff like a month or so early before it come out to the East Coast. My grandmother, she went out to California. I had some cousins out there, and she bought some of that stuff for my birthday. Brought it back. I had like He-Man, figure He-Man, Skeletor, and she got the Wind Rider. It was like the green vehicle with the weird orange plastic wings or whatever. And I think what I liked most about the He-Man stuff was it came with that little mini comic.
Yeah.
Some
of those are by Bruce Timm.
Yeah, I did not know that, dude. That was so cool to find that out. I just wish I still had it.
Yeah. So like that, like when people talk about like Voltron, I was selling Voltrons. I wasn't a kid,
Oh man, Voltron was the shit, dude.
It was big. It was huge. We sell it. I used to work in Heroes World, and we used to sell a crap out. We would sell Voltron. We would sell Voltron knockoffs. Anything.
The thing that was selling strong in 84, 85 was Voltron, Robotech, G.I. Joe, and Transformers.
GoBots.
GoBots hadn't come out yet.
GoBots they hadn't come out yet? Oh, shit. Yeah, the Temu Transformers.
Yeah. And I remember when those came out, I remember those things were hot. They couldn't keep them on the shelves.
Are you talking about the Transformers?
No, I'm talking about the Voltron.
Voltron,
Robotech. And then the infamous Jetfire came out, and oh boy, that really caused a problem.
Oh, dude, you couldn't get that thing anywhere.
Nope, I actually have it, but the problem was it was a Veritech from Robotech. And
really?
Yeah, that was the thing. It wasn't the one from the cartoon; it was the one from the other cartoon. And everybody with a brain knew it the minute you saw it. You're like, hey, wait a minute, when did a Veritech become Jetfire?
Huh?
Yeah, that whole thing went.
Well, I had like the big G.I. Joes,
This fucking guy, dude. Yes, we're still streaming. What are you doing, Fuseboxx? I sent you in like 2 hours ago. Come on, man.
He's drunk.
Did I not send? Oh, I sent him. Shit, my bad. I sent the wrong person. Oh God, I suck balls. Oh my God,
what are you doing, dude?
I sent friggin' Apex the goddamn link. I got it turned around in my head.
Oh, good God, get your
him. I'm so freaking retarded.
Omer, do you have anything to say?
No, sir.
Give it up. You did this to me, Omer. You wished this shit on me, man.
No.
Yes, you did.
Shit.
Omer, I can always count on you.
Shit.
God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave Omer so much shit about the show last week, and I'm getting my just desserts right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, just you wait, Don. Just wait.
Oh, I bet the fun start ain't even started yet.
Oh, no.
I'm sure of it. What y'all got planned for me? Huh? Some bad shit?
We need to get you a shirt that says 90-Day Wonder that does nothing but chicken shit.
Damn! I thought Mama Donna had it bad. Shit.
And for all of you that are not in the military, that means a guy that went through 90 days of training to be an officer and doesn't know how to do jack shit right.
Fucking hell. I'm just going to go ahead and hit early retirement and be done with it. So Omer's going to do the show from now on. He can do a way better job than I can. I'm done. Fuck it. I'm out.
Oh, man.
It's over for me. I have failed as a human being. I have failed as a comics creator. James
is the one next in line.
I have failed 100%.
Oh, no, dude. I don't even want to think about that.
No, that's pretty good. Well, he can come. Every time I hear that guy's name, all I can think of is the Who song. Squeeze
The
box.
booze.
Bilbo Baggins.
Fuseboxx.
Yeah, Mama's got a
Fuseboxx.
squeeze
Oh
box.
no, Fuseboxx. Yeah.
Yeah. That I can't say, but
What do you want now? Max, did you do this shit to me? Did you make me forget to send dude the invite link?
Now,
You're gonna
did you send
learn?
Christy the right link too?
I better double check. I thought I did, but
Yeah.
after what I just
Christy's
discovered,
usually here.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I fucked that up too.
I think John was on Christy, but I didn't
No,
know.
I sent her the link. Kitty Phillips, Kitty
Yeah.
Flip City. Yeah,
Oh, Kitty, he just doxed her. Jesus Christ, Don, you're what?
eat my shorts. Yeah, I sent Apex Comics a link for this show like a fucking numbnut.
Maybe that's why he was saying I got the
Yeah,
link.
yeah, like we'll be on next week, dumbass.
Yeah.
Apex is like, I can't be on. I'm working. What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is me right here. I should have known, man. When I poured the water back in the ice machine, I should have known that this was
It's just one of those days.
all over the counter and the floor. And
shit happens.
Mama
Just
Donna
gotta
laughed.
roll with it, laugh it off, you know.
Yes, John was on Kitty's show last night. That's right.
She said, you gave Omer all that shit about the show last week, and now look at you, you dumbass. Yep. Yep, that's what's happening. Even the cat's turned against me. What?
I don't know. The cat's never turning against you. Come on. You feed the cat.
No, he's laughing. You can't see it, but it's happening. Max,
I had Fuseboxx on.
how did you learn how to give me the finger, dude?
Mama's got a squeeze box she wears on her chest.
Mama's got a fuse box. He just don't got no invite.
That's right. Why does this guy have pants?
What?
I would not have given this character pants. I would have given him a loincloth. I would have given him like a big cloth. I would have given him something. He would have looked like Turok. That's what I would have done.
Right? Yeah.
Like not completely, but much more Indian.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Sent the
Sorry,
link.
I didn't mean to say
dude. Welcome, Fuseboxx. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
You're doing better than me, man. Doing better than me. I'm feeble.
Who'd you send it to?
I sent it to Apex Comics. He's on next week. But he was supposed to be on this week, and he got rescheduled. So my brain was like, send him link, dummy. And I sent him the link like a dumbass. And not to you.
It's all good.
Hello?
What's going on?
You don't understand.
I have
we will now spend the next month making fun of Don.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start my apology tour tomorrow.
That's kind of how this show works.
If you're going to bite me, get it done and over with. I got shit to do. Come on, hurry up.
Oh no, we're going to simmer on this one and drag it out for a long
I'm talking to Max. He gets his look when he wants to play. He'll grab my hand and he'll bite me.
Yeah, my cats do that too.
Oh, so you're just going to walk off now that I called you on it, huh? Yeah, I'll remember that next time.
Oh my Lord.
Anyway, dude, what's up? How you doing? Are you here? Are you here to party?
I am indeed. I'm here to talk about my favorite topic of all time, Outlaw Nights, you know.
Outlaw Nights.
See, we thought you were going to talk about Omer. Because he's our favorite.
Oh yeah.
Someone who can actually run a stream correctly. As opposed to myself.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, you know.
Well,
hey, I got a 2-hour limit though. I gotta go.
What the hell was up with that, dude? Why do they got that like that? That is so gay.
Yeah, I don't know why they're like that.
Is that
because a woman recommended it to me?
Who recommended?
It's a woman. A woman recommended it to me. Her name is Christy. She runs a website called Flip City.
Flip City.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's she coming?
Oh.
Okay. She's not getting away with that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she's not on yet.
Yeah, yeah. Don't listen to a woman.
Yeah. All right, Mama Donna, what you got to say about that?
Let's steer you wrong.
He'll get his.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You heard that, right?
I got one. She was called the ex-wife.
Oh, well, this is my mom, not my ex-wife.
Yeah. It's different. It's different.
Nice.
You can't go wrong with the mama though.
No,
is
I
different.
pissed somebody off the other day. The question was, what's the
No,
number
you
one leading
did.
cause? Here's the thing. Here's the question. What's the number one leading cause to divorce? I said marriage.
Well,
Well,
that's
you're not
true.
lying.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Nope.
It is a requirement. I mean,
Right.
Yep, exactly.
So now that we're asking, so Fuseboxx, are you married?
I am not. I'm dating around, and I'm being an old
Player.
chaser.
Enjoying your life.
Well,
Yeah.
Just remember, if you get a questionable female, 5 rubbers in a hefty bag, man. I'm just saying.
Lordy.
I'm just putting it
Just
out
don't
there.
let her
Be
out of the
safe.
basement. You'll be all right.
Yeah. If you find yourself in a situation where you're throwing a hot dog down a cave or the Grand Canyon, you're in the wrong place. Just get out.
I mean, I tend not to run into that problem, but
Hey,
You
that's
stay away
good.
from crazy.
You're
That's
already a step ahead of me.
good.
There you go.
oh my
If
lord.
Don had a basement, there'd be a harem down there.
What?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Mama Donna wouldn't allow that.
That's true.
Mama Donna, stay out of the basement.
Now she'd probably be running like a guy harem. I don't know.
Your dad was my love life.
Yeah, well, Dad's not here, so
Still married to him.
yeah, I know, but still.
Oh,
A lot.
oh, she's a one man
that's
man
nice.
woman.
How long were you
Even
guys
a
married?
woman.
Was it 45 years?
42 years.
42 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
2 years.
Wow.
She put up with his Andreas.
Was he really
That's
on it?
that's someone who believes in the institution of marriage for sure.
Well, those two were in love, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's what it takes, man.
I mean, when he got the cancer operation, he had a tracheotomy, which is basically a hole in your neck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she would clean him daily and never, ever complained about it.
Why does he have cybernetic hand things? What the heck?
That's why it's called Cyberforce.
Yeah, man, come on, get with it.
Almost all the characters have cybernetics.
I know. That's why they're not characters anymore.
And the most important parts are cybernetic too, if you know what I mean. They go
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Okay. But he has cybernetic to like leather gloves. Like, why would?
No, what Mark did is he put stuff over the main part of the hand.
Yeah, I see.
So he
that.
didn't have to draw all the main part of the hand.
Yeah, I see that.
Like shoes on feet.
Like feet
You have
at
to
all.
draw the individual toes, yeah.
Or smoke. So you don't have to see it either. It's cool battle vapor. Stop. Yeah, Robin never want to be on this show.
Lordy.
I did send Tommy for all a message on Instagram. It's the only way I can get a hold of him. I said, dude, we got an extreme artist called Marcus Kellegrew. You should be on and try to draw with him.
Hold on. Come on.
So
Let's
is
see if I can- come on.
Kitty not coming?
Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get a cameo tonight?
Well, he never sent her the link, so
Oh my goodness.
Did you not send Kitty the link?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's butterscotch.
Don, did you not send Kitty the
Hey,
link?
Butterscotch,
I
look.
sent her
Look,
the
there you
link.
are. All right, he's squirmy. I gotta let him down.
I swear to you, all that's holy. I swear to Ethan, John Malin, Shane Davis, man, all of them. Dale Keown, I swear to all of them. I did it.
Hold on, Butterscotch.
I
I
see.
gotta erase this.
It says you sent a link. I even sent it for the correct show. She says, I will happily join you on the 17th. That's today. If I can make it,
All right.
would there be room to maybe have a Flip City artist join me? I said, sure. And then I put it down for Saturday. Gave her a thumbs up, and I sent her the link. Oh, maybe she's just mad at me because I didn't. Maybe she found out I didn't send her the link to Fuseboxx. She's like, well, screw that guy. I don't want to be in this show if he's like that. Maybe she found out I gave all that crap to Omer. Those two are like peas in a pod. She's like, no, I'm not doing it. Screw that guy.
I gave her so much shit about Evie Mux. It was like I was like, woman, don't you ever Don't you ever tell me to use that goddamn program ever again.
So I take it you're not going to go back to it.
Oh, fuck no. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
so are you gonna try to like stay with Restream or what? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm primarily use Restream and use all the hours on StreamYards. And at some point I'll do the Restream.
Butterscotch.
$16 a month.
So are we giving up on the OBS?
I'm giving up on OBS. Yeah, OBS is. I need a newer computer and I need faster internet to make it run well.
Yeah.
You need like you gotta have fiber.
Plus, you gotta have like a plug-in and all that other bullshit, right? Just to get guests.
The plugin isn't really that hard for the guests, and it's just it's called Vid Ninja. It's really not that hard to use. It's just like a portal. It's really not that hard. That part's not hard at all.
So says the guy that can send a link to people.
You don't have fiber, Homer?
No, they have it. They're running it down the street by the police station. So I'm hoping the police station is like maybe 6 blocks away. So I'm hoping once they get it to the police station.
I don't.
It's the town of Alamo, Texas.
My company wants to start doing. They're doing fiber to the home and different things, and we just had a town hall, and they're like, if you guys know any towns that could get fiber.
Hey, Marcus,
I'll
did you see where Charter Communications and Cox have joined together?
No, I didn't.
It's like a $34 billion merger.
That can't be good.
It's not for Charter customers, it ain't. Or Cox. Well,
No.
Cox Communications sucks anyway.
I know.
And Charter was not much better. I know because I used to work for them.
Does it Charter own
I
Spectrum?
have AT&T fiber, and the Spectrum just came through here to upgrade. And the guy was telling my wife, just stick with AT&T. It's faster anyway, and he works there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, got the cat. And drawing is now at a stop.
That's good. It's okay.
Because the cat is here. If I start drawing, he grabs my elbow with his claws.
It just gives Mr. Fuseboxx more time to talk about his comic that we're not really letting him talk about right now.
That's true.
I mean, y'all are drawing non-Outlaw Knights characters, and
well, okay. My reasoning was, hear me out. Before I realized I'm a dumbass and didn't send you the link, we were going to have 2 different people on here, 2 different creators, and I didn't want to be unfair and be drawn like her characters, not her characters. I didn't think it would be fair. So I was trying to be open about the whole thing, right? Be fair. And the whole stream has turned into a shambles. But we're already committed to Ripclaw, so I don't know, man.
it's just, there are many religions.
I played your video at the start of the show, so
there's
I
many.
get a little credit for that.
I'm just saying, there's many religions where this is considered blasphemy.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, and I'm sure I will pay. I'm sure I got all kinds of divot marks on my soul because of this. I'm okay with that. I'm later on. I'll find some little old lady and I'll help her cross the street. Maybe I'll get some more points. But in the meantime,
That doesn't mean me.
No, Mom.
You have to give the little old lady a copy of Outlaw Knights. That's how you.
Probably have to do that. Say, here, old lady, read this.
Remember, Don, the little old lady has to want to go across the street, not you just picking her up and walking her across the street.
Pushing her.
Now you're taking all the fun out of it, James.
Pushing her into traffic.
Yeah. It's like you know me or something.
I wouldn't say that, but...
Quit pushing me into traffic, Don. Quit it.
It's not funny. Someone could get hurt. All right, dude. So do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Outlaw Knights, we are currently on issue number 2, live on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and Fund My Comic. And on Kickstarter, we have hit the funding goal.
Outstanding. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. And, so, yeah, we got about, I want to say 14 more days, but I'm going to extend it for another 30. And this is issue 2 of about 10, although I'm hoping to maybe push it longer, depending. But yeah, this takes place in the 31st century. Humanity has begun colonizing into outer space, and history is very much repeating itself as the nations of Earth are all at each other's throats, competing over territory and resources. It's a chaotic, hectic time period. All the nations of Earth have pretty much adopted an authoritarian, tyrannical style of governing, which I think we can all kind of relate to in a way. But the further out you go into space, the less of a grip they have on the colonies. So this has given birth to a boom in crime, particularly piracy. So anyway, in the midst of all this, we've got our main character, Cyrus Lawson, who has had a rough go of it, but he's still pretty young, and he has settled on a small, out of the way, insignificant little colony called Therese. And he's joined the colony guard there, but he's not expecting a lot of trouble. Because, I mean, hell, who would attack a place like Therese? There's nothing there. Come on.
I definitely wouldn't do that.
But right from the get-go of issue 1, the pirates of the ship known as Hazard invade the settlement looking for a special piece of data. And this data is leading to a treasure that everybody and their mothers got their eyes on. It's a huge rat race in the making that's going to span all these issues. So yeah, basically without giving issue 1 away really, issue 2 kicks off. Our boy Cyrus has been kidnapped by these pirates, and now he's getting a first-hand look at the underworld of the 31st century, and he's having his very rigid black and white morality challenged, because a lot of the guys he thought were the good guys aren't really too good, and some of those assholes, well, they're not quite as big of assholes as he thought. So we're switching it up. We got some stuff going here.
Oh, that's good. It's always good to be not as big as an asshole as other people think. I would know about that.
It's kind of how it is on the studio.
I'm just waiting for James to tell you how to write your book.
Oh,
my
shots
lord.
fired across the bow.
It's
James, would you like to retort?
Nope.
Darn it.
Oh,
He's like, I'm waiting too. I'm waiting for me to tell you how to write your book.
Not even worth his time, Omer.
James is waiting, Omer, till you do your book.
Oh,
I know.
You're
Oh,
finished.
shit. Yeah.
It's going to be editor James. You thought Jim Shooter
This
was
is how
bad.
you write glitch, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put it like this. I would be probably the worst, most diabolical editor in the history of comic books.
That's why I didn't ask you to be an editor on
Because there'd be so much red ink all over that page.
I'm gonna call a suicide hotline.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
right?
James, my editor. Oh my god, he read my whole page. And,
He made me use a semicolon, that son of a bitch.
No, it gets to the point where it's like, oh shit, why don't I just redraw the whole damn page?
He thought Mike Partique.
I'm like, you want to do it? You draw the whole. You do it, James.
Dude, Mike Partika is brutal, dude.
He's insane.
Yeah, he is, man.
He's insane.
I was watching him go off on a rant on Youngblood. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. We get it. You
You
don't
know,
like
he didn't even review Kordrat because he decided it was just a straight up Conan ripoff.
Oh, whatever.
He wouldn't even review it. It is not really a Conan ripoff.
No.
It's
No.
other things, but it's not.
I can tell you what it is. It's basically their RPG D&D game put in a comic book.
It's Dennis's RPG game to the comic book.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that's what it is. You know, I mean, it's like it was a really cool idea. Because I'm sitting there reading it, and I get to the back of the book. Hey, you got to roll a d20. I was like, holy shit! It's okay.
Yeah, you know, I don't think that Andy really even played our. But the art on those books are really good. But
He did, dude. I think what it is they're just having fun.
I'll be back.
they are having fun.
You know,
Well, they do have to make money, but they're having fun.
yeah, they're having fun
Sorry,
doing it.
Salacious, I derailed your whole thing. Sorry, buddy.
Because I think this is the first one that Dennis has actually working on.
That's right.
I mean, Fuseboxx. Sorry, I said Salacious. Sorry, Fuse.
So Fuseboxx, can you get both 1 and 2 on your campaign?
Yes, indeed.
I went to get a drink, so I may have missed that. You may have said that, so I apologize.
Oh no, I didn't say that yet. I just,
That's really important. There's going to be a lot
good
of
host
people
would have
might
brought up
want
your
both.
Fund My Comic and all that good stuff, gone through it.
I would stay I don't understand why anybody closes out any campaign on these when you can hear, if you're not immediately working on book 3, you know.
Well, the problem is like with Indiegogo, they have it set where you have to close out and then go to market. But on mine, they didn't let me go to market. They just shut me down. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Why? That's weird.
I don't know what happened. But yeah, it was supposed to go because they had Flex instead of the regular one. That way we could have kept going. But nope.
You know what it was? They were jealous you had all those shares of Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
those Warner Brothers shares, man, they make people jealous.
It just, it wasn't for Fund My Comic. I'd probably not even funded the book.
Right.
Oh Lordy.
Who's your artist, Fuseboxx?
For issue 1, we had 2 artists. We had a guy, Render Contender, and Simon Potier. And then for issue 2, we have Juanito Arquaris.
That's the greatest artist name I've ever heard, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Arquaris.
Oh, yeah.
And, everybody, Fund My Comic is really super easy to use. It's not like Kickstarter's a little more for the backer, a little bigger of a pain. Fund My Comics like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the Fund My Comic campaign's been lagging behind.
Well, you want Indiegogo and Fund My Comic, or Indiegogo and Kickstarter? I'm
on all 3 right now, but
so here's my feeling about that, and this is just me. That Indiegogo and Fund My Comic are often the same backer.
Okay.
So you're splitting that, and then the Kickstarter is a completely different person for the most part.
Yeah, and the Kickstarter's doing horribly. Like, I may have to just end that one.
Well, you got to get Omer to draw you like a really big booby girl, and then you'll do on the Kickstarter.
Well, or Marcus, he's a almost extreme artist by Dan Panosian's.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kickstarter.
Yeah,
I don't like that idea of the backer kit. That to me that makes no sense.
It makes sense if you're the one making money off of it.
No, that's not what I meant, doofus.
No, I mean Kickstarter.
I'm talking about Kickstarter. I don't like the backer kit, where they do it. They send this email out saying, "Oh, you need to finish this up."
Yeah. No, they do that.
You do it right when you need to. When you say
that's what I meant, dude. I wasn't being derogatory towards you. Damn. Not everything I say is an insult, James. Okay. Moving on.
They do the backer kit. Yeah, you get a lot of emails from backer kit. And Kickstarter, since they take the money later, instead of making the people, you can lose backers while you're there. I have a friend of mine who did a book on Kickstarter, and they were making money, not a lot, and then like $300 just refunded when they were taking the money.
Damn, will you get off of that?
And now they were just basically broke even.
Yeah, but yeah, the Kickstarter is doing terribly, so I'm probably going to end that one early.
So, which one are you doing better on, the Indiegogo or From My Comic?
Right now, Indiegogo, we killed the goal on Indiegogo. On Fund My Comic, we're at about like close to 40%.
Nice. You'll get there. How long you got?
I think it's well. I put the for the Fund My Comic. I pretty much put it as a storefront, so it's kind of indefinite.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that. I like that option.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's not too much that they're doing wrong on that one, if anything.
They just don't have quite the reach of everybody else does yet.
Yeah, but they're getting bigger every day.
That's what I've heard.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Well, the bigger guys are afraid to use. They've done well. They don't want to. Nobody likes change, so it's tough to get them over. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: if you've already built your audience, you got an audience, they'll go wherever you tell them to go. So it has to do with building your audience, man. You just, and that's why, like, doing all these shows, like in your case, Fuseboxx, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta do as many shows as you can and pimp hard and
I mean,
go deep and hard, deep and hard.
Yeah, Omer's got a show on Wednesday night.
Yeah, he was on.
He's been on.
Fuseboxx, you were on the show with us.
I was.
You don't remember me for Fuse? Yeah, you were.
I totally do.
That's great.
He's also got a show on Monday nights.
Yeah, but that's not a promo show. I don't promote. I'll promote, but I won't show or have anybody on.
And Marcus, do you got a YouTube channel?
I do, but I don't have any shows.
You need to get with that. Same as you, James. Y'all need to get your shit together.
I have my shit together. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, we'll get more of a shit together. Start doing shows.
James is pretty good though. James has a good he's got a decent following, don't you, James?
Yeah.
Bring your novel audience over here.
Yeah, well, that's a good point right there.
Well, most people, what I do on my channel is I talk shareholder shit,
stocks.
Yeah, you do a lot of the.
We have like quarterly meeting coming up and everything like that. So I'll make it public with what I'm going to do.
How do they do that? Is that like a stream kind of thing, or?
Yeah, well, there's two ways to do it. You can go in person, or you can go on by a stream. They have it's a secure channel that you got to log into. So what they do, they send, like last month, they sent out an email.
That's not what I heard. I heard otherwise.
So,
oh boy,
they sent out a proxy 2 weeks ago, and the proxy went to every shareholder, and we had to vote on the board, and we had to vote on all projects and what they wanted to do for the fiscal year. So I went ahead and filled out my page. The stuff that I had was 14 pages long to vote on, which a whole lot of shit.
Friggin' survey?
No, this is vote. This is everything everything that they're proposing. We have to vote on. And so
if Superman sucks, I can blame you.
Yep.
No, that you can't. Well, after I chewed out the freaking CEO of Warner Brothers. Now, you have to understand something. Warner Brothers, Discovery, each have their own board of directors. And over that is David Zaslav and his board. So it's actually a pyramid thing, sort of like how Walmart is. And so I'm always mad at the board over Warner Brothers. Discovery, those guys, they know what they're doing. They're rocking and rolling. I mean, they're making money. They're doing everything really good.
I thought they went out of business.
So we had to vote and everything like that. So I think it's June 5th is the day of reckoning, you could say, where they let us go in. We can ask questions and everything like that. Usually it starts at like 8 o'clock. It starts 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, and it runs for about 3 hours.
Damn, I couldn't do that. I would get bored so quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why James is rich and we're not.
Probably. I'd be like, you know what? Just y'all make it. Just
James,
pay me my dividends.
Comics for us. Can you just like be the publisher?
Yeah, just pay me my dividends. I don't really care.
Well, you heard about what Pete Smitty's doing?
The newsprint.
Smitty, what is he doing? He's not.
Yeah, he's gonna do his own.
He's not doing anything. Pizza
I hope
sommelier. AI told me what he's doing.
That would be
He's not
tight.
doing anything.
You know,
If he did it, it would change a lot of things.
well, he's got it on Fun My Comic. He's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool idea what he's doing.
I think he just got fed up with the printers screwing him around, and he was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah, he definitely got an attitude with somebody.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, look at all the shit that's going down. Diamond fucking up, and nobody really knows what the hell's going on. Printing Canada's kind of a no-go right now. I mean, just print in America. There's plenty of places looking to print.
Yeah.
And you can get quality. I don't know why everyone says you can't get quality. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
Make
what's your take on
American
that,
printing.
Fuseboxx?
Make printing in America great again.
That's right.
Yeah. Fuseboxx, what's your take on that?
I mean, I'm pretty much just printing wherever I can. Like I've been using Comixology.
Oh, okay. Now, are you an American citizen, or are you a Canadian, or
I am an
otherwise?
American citizen. Yes.
Oh, so we can make fun of the Canadians in front of them. This is good.
Yes. Please,
Okay,
please
good.
do.
I'm in New
And
Orleans.
he's not a
so-
Mexican, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in New Orleans though, so no jokes about
Oh,
the
Narlands,
Bayou
Narlands.
or
Marcus, look
Yeah.
at the chat.
He's
Marcus,
over there
look at
friends
the chat.
with.
Look at Haldir.
Ooh, hell
Nice.
yeah! Look at that.
Thank you, Haldir. Haldir is the best.
Hell yeah. So you're over
Me
there
and
by
Haldir.
Kelsey Shannon. You ever see him out in the bayou eating some gator?
No, he's over in Baton Rouge.
Oh, okay.
Is he hunting down those escaped convicts?
Dude, Shelby, when he starts drawing and stuff, he just shuts himself off.
Those
Yeah,
dudes.
but what is he drawing?
Back
He's
of the toilet.
He's not even talking to the people who give him
You mean
work.
Kelsey, not Shelby. Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey, I'm sorry.
But who's he drawing for? Because
I don't
he's
know.
not even talking to the people who are giving him work.
I know the
Like-
last people
like
the last one
Aaron
he did was
and
that one for
Aaron
Mike
and
Barron. So I don't know what he's doing.
Mike
Nexus.
Barron
Yeah.
says he hasn't heard from him.
Ethan
The thing
said he
is-
wanted to hire him. That's all I know.
The thing is, Kelsey has been like this as far back as I remember. I mean,
Well,
We're
you
talking-
know, there
we're
are
talking
psychiatrists.
he's been like this
No,
since '93.
You can't get mental help. They have phone numbers for that. We
Damn.
gave him to Don last
Well, at
week.
least you're in the same state, so you're not friends with Kelsey by chance, Fuseboxx?
No, I mean I've never gotten to meet him. I've tried to get in contact with him, but I don't know.
Are you in New Orleans proper? My wife's
Oh, yeah.
Niece got married in New Orleans. And,
I've been there
Oh,
2
yeah.
times.
AT&T
It was
for a
great.
couple
I
of
loved it. Got totally fucked up. It was great.
I mean
Yeah,
that's
we
pretty
did.
much what everybody does, when
Yeah.
they come here.
I've been
I've been to
to
Metairie.
New Orleans once.
Nolans.
That was a
I
long.
did the ghost tour, and I went to the oldest bar in Nolans, in New Orleans.
Oh God.
Guys, I just
All
heard
the-
from Kitty. Her internet broke
tourists.
last night.
Oh
Where she
Lord.
live, I could have fixed it.
What's going on, Katie? Katie in the chat.
Oh, hey, what's up,
Woo.
Kitty?
Hey, it's Katie. Hey, Katie. Oh, congratulations
a-
on getting your channel unblocked, Katie. Yes.
Yeah, that's how you do it, girl.
I'm very excited, Katie.
Keep those boxing gloves laced up tight.
Why did she get a block? I didn't even hear about this. What?
Edwin
people are
got
assholes.
blocked, and Edwin apparently lives in North Carolina. I did offer to give Edwin a visit for Katie, but she thanked me. I decided
Yeah,
not to.
but did you offer to show him a good time? Unless
Show
you,
him what it's like to walk on his knees rather than
yeah,
his feet.
if you don't show him a good time, there's really no point to it, Marcus.
Yeah, show him a good time. That's
Weirdo.
right.
Then you're just a weirdo who shows up on someone's front doorstep unannounced. You know?
It's. I was like, is that a new channel? Because it's Katie Did's channel. I thought it was just Katie Did. Is that like a different channel?
There's Katie
Maybe
did and
it's over.
Katie did clips.
Oh, okay. So there's
Oh
two.
Lord.
She's got 2 channels.
Yeah, Edwin boy, yeah.
Clip, simp, sip.
What the hell happened to that guy?
I've been to Metairie, all those places. I used to install internet and TV there for AT&T
Oh Lord.
for a couple of months.
Did you enjoy the humidity?
Not really. I made a lot of money though.
That's the whole key to it. You can go through. You can go
They
through
wouldn't allow us
community
to
and
New
everything.
Orleans proper. We would.
But if they're
work
paying you enough,
miles.
you'll go do it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, James. Money talks.
It
Good
really is a
Lord.
cool place. It is humid though.
Now, the only other place I've been to in Louisiana is Alexandria. And the whole time I was in Louisiana, I never had I never got frog legs, and I never got gator, and I so wanted both of those.
Oh, dude, frog legs they're good.
I've had gator. It tastes like chicken, but it's got like a fishy aftertaste.
That's
Yeah,
Frog
I'm
legs in the
down with
same way.
fish. I don't have any issues with fish. I love me some fish.
Good to see you too, Katie.
My cousin lives in Monroe.
Omer, Katie giving you love.
Oh, thank you,
She's
Katie.
like a big deal in
Good to see you
Monroe.
too.
My
Glad
cousin's a
everything's
big deal
cool with
in
your channel,
Monroe.
man. That's not cool. People doing stupid bullshit.
Yeah, wait till they start striking us, man.
What the?
She designs. She designs.
I don't talk shit about nobody. I try to get along with everybody. You better not ever strike.
A long time ago, I used to think very well of Edwin, and he has just disappointed me time and time again.
Apparently,
it seems like he used to be well regarded. I mean, everybody liked him, right?
Good drugs, man.
Was he on? Is he on drugs?
I don't know. I'm just
what it is.
Well, they do call him Methwin.
I mean,
I don't know much about that whole lore. That was before my time.
Well, he is a real thin guy, right? He's not the one that lives in Hawaii, is he? Is that the one?
Yeah, he's him. That's him.
Oh, that's him.
Always,
Okay.
always running, always pushing his hair back every 5 seconds. You know,
picking his teeth up as they fall out, that kind of thing. Yeah. I'll show you that for later. I'm sure I can get him to reattach.
He's the one that don't talk about fudge. Don't talk about fudge.
Bacon in the house. They might let you out of the prison, sir.
Mm-hmm. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Hey,
Mom,
Just Bacon, how you doing?
when you came in, so hi.
We're drawing some rip claw.
Hail Katie Dick's channel. Hail Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy Birds, did I miss you, dude? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I see, because you said hi to Katie and not me. I understand. Okay, that's fine. I still like you, Jeremy. You're okay. You're off the Christmas card list.
no.
So, Doug, what's going on, man?
Just chilling.
How's the weather your way?
It's all right. Calm. How about yours?
For the first day in like a week, no rain, no thunderstorms.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Well, soak it up while it lasts.
Yeah, no shit, because they're calling for more later on in the week.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for all the people who live out in the Midwest, man. They're getting the shit kicked out of them. There was like,
How about St. Louis, huh?
Yeah, a fucking tornado in St. Louis, and wasn't there one in like Philadelphia or some shit? Strong winds or something.
Was it?
These are not places to get that kind of weather.
When I was living in
I don't know. Midwest is kind of known for it.
No, I'm talking about like, Jersey, Philly. They're not supposed to be getting tornadoes and that kind
when
of
I
shit.
was in Valhalla, New York, which is like 40 minutes from this New York City, we got a tornado once, ripped everything apart.
Damn.
Right near my house, not that far from my house too.
Did you see it, Marcus?
I helped put things back together, but I didn't really see it. We were worried though. It landed not that far from my house.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I didn't think you were lying about it.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's just weird. You were saying there were places that wouldn't normally have.
Well, I'm just going
like,
by.
that's what it reminded me. So it reminded me of that.
I'm kind of a weather nerd,
Well, it's important to you.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I mean, like that's what everybody talks about when they start to age a tad,
What are you trying to say?
Hey, what does that mean?
Did y'all
All
catch
right,
the Weather
thank you,
Channel
Bob.
last night?
All right, this
Oh,
is the
man. How about those crop reports, huh?
Oh God.
All right, come on, Marcus. Let's start
The
talking
dew
about
point?
sports, man. Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's
man.
not duck bacon out of here. Let's talk about some sports. Come on.
We got to kick Duck and Fuseboxx, but you got to back Fuseboxx first before you kick.
Yeah. So everybody back Fuseboxx and say goodbye because he's gone.
Yeah, I mean,
Call me old, you son of a person.
I'm just saying, my dad loves to talk about the weather. It's his favorite thing.
Oh yeah. Weather is fascinating. And F you, by the way.
Dude, when I go to work, that's the first thing that we get is the weather report.
But you work at an airport. Weather's like the most important thing you can pay attention
That's
to.
exactly right.
Oh, dude, I've been thinking about you in the airport shit all week. What are you guys having trouble with your radar systems too?
Nope.
See, me and Mama Donna got
Well, here's what's going on.
Here's
what's going on, and I can elaborate on this. The last administration transportation secretary who got $11 billion to fix shit didn't fix a goddamn thing.
That's because he was
Weird.
buying Gabe Horn.
I
And
would have never
the problem
suspected.
with the air traffic controllers is 80% of them are over the age of 55.
Hey now.
And because
Hey, now.
I'm making this, I'm being serious here. Because of how the federal government has it set up, at 65, a lot of them have to automatically retire.
Hey now.
And because we don't have enough people coming up in the system to replace them, we're starting to get shortages. Luckily, it hasn't affected where I'm at, but it has affected on the East Coast. It's affected several airports because of that.
Don't look at me to run an aircraft thing because I can't even send invites out right. You imagine me trying to land a plane? I kill all kinds of motherfuckers.
Oh, I don't do planes. Man was not meant to fly.
Really?
If we were meant to fly, we would be born with wings.
Well, you got to drink Red Bull for that, man. Thank you for today's sponsor.
Well, we're blessed with the Wright brothers, so it's great.
Yeah.
Those are evil brothers right there. They're
I have no
defying
problem
nature.
playing. Now, going in the ocean, I have a problem with.
Well, I guess
Oh yeah.
that will never get that sponsorship from American Airlines. Thanks a lot, dude.
American Airlines should sponsor Outlaw Nights.
No, they just
I don't know. I fly. I don't mind that much. I don't like
they just
Flying
spent
is all right.
Yeah, right.
they just spent $10 billion in Dallas to build a new terminal.
Oh yeah,
Seriously, we're getting our 6th terminal at DFW Airport.
you gonna run that one?
I don't know.
Did you get to design it?
My vote is for James. Is there somewhere I can put that up on a poll? Make it
I'm
happen?
already over one terminal, so it's usually just one person per terminal. So we'll see. Although because it's going to be the flagship terminal, I probably will not get it. It'll probably be the most senior of the staff that'll get it, but I'll probably take over the international terminal.
How dare they hold
So,
so
That's all.
so James, if I fly into Dallas one day, can I look you up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh shit! It's on now.
In fact, let me know just give me your flight number and everything. I could probably meet you at the gate.
My
Oh,
wife almost got a job. Was almost applied for a job in Dallas. As a matter of fact.
It could be like a one of those romantic movies.
Well, if I move to Dallas, then James is my new best friend.
What was the theme song to An Officer and a Gentleman?
oh my
I
god!
have.
Up where you belong.
Who would carry who out of the terminal?
Not me, man. I got a back problem.
That's fat, Duck.
Boom. No love for Marcus. Confirmed. Back
And that's fat, Duck.
Well, it's going to be a wheelchair.
No, we actually have people that actually do that with wheelchairs and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure you do, yeah.
And they bring people in and out all the time. So
Oh, you have to with
That's
me
cool.
walking in.
Those two meet in the airport terminal here. I had the time of my
So how's
life.
everybody doing
That's
on
not
their
it.
phones?
What was the one from An Officer and a Gentleman? Which
I don't know, dude.
What was
That was
that?
like
What was that?
years ago. I didn't watch it.
I gotta look that up.
It's Richard Gere. I'll watch it.
I gotta look up
Richard Gere moved
that.
out of the country
What's
because he
that
didn't
theme
like President
song?
Trump.
It's killing me.
oh, you saw the video about the ones that went to what was it, Africa, and now they want to come back because they're saying they got ripped. Everybody wants to steal from them and everything.
South
Yeah,
Africa?
I heard that's true.
No, this is like in Kenya or something. and it's a black dentist, and she was talking about, I need to come back to the United States. This place is bad.
Black dentists in Africa. There's something you don't hear about every day.
Huh?
There's a lot of people that got up and said we're leaving because she didn't win. So they went over and they found out, hey, I don't like this. I don't have the freedoms I had. Well, we tried to tell you, but nobody listens.
What part of Africa are we talking about? South?
No, this is in Kenya area.
Oh, they're ate up with bad shit over there. Ethiopia, Kenya,
Mozambique.
Well, you know, Ethiopia is splitting in half.
That's what happens when you get too hungry.
No, I'm talking about the land is splitting in half.
Like literally?
Really?
Like literally, yeah. There's a crevice that's formed. It basically goes all the way through Ethiopia, all the way up. It starts in it starts in Ethiopia and goes all the way down. It's like part of what's happening. The plates are shifting, and they're saying probably within the next 100 to 150 years, Africa is going to split into two continents.
Oh, good lord!
They were posting pictures and everything. I was like, holy shit!
I thought having one Africa was bad enough. Now we're going to have two. Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Doc, Apex comments in the chat giving you your answer. Joe Cocker and Elizabeth so-and-so.
Nice. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, it's lift us up where we belong.
Sing it, brother.
Where the eagles fly. Where the mountains high. Oh.
Guys, remember copyright infringement. We don't need to get channel struck.
Hey, that's my own voice. What are you talking about?
It happened in Minecraft. We all know this.
It happened in Minecraft.
Lordy.
Anyway, you guys got a good video of you meeting at the terminal with that song playing.
Yeah, and then I'll edit it, and you guys will run towards each other in super slow mo.
No, I'm not. I'm not
with the wheelchair.
No, I'm not doing that crap in uniform. No, sir.
With the wheelchair.
Dude, you don't understand. The airport is like.
I want your DOI. You gotta get a man behind you. I want your DOI.
Is so sensitive about social media. Holy crap, dude!
It's not like we do anything.
They are like the worst when it comes to social media.
You don't post on social media. It's bad. We don't like it no more.
We found a 14-year-old joke you told. You're fired.
I figured that stuff was kind of slowing down at this point.
Nah.
No, it's not.
Wait till somebody gets popular, a little bit of swagger to them. Man, it's all right.
My day's coming, man.
My day's coming. I'll be canceled before you know it. It'll probably happen tomorrow.
Luckily, in New Orleans, it's like people just discovered the internet like 10 years ago. So, I got nothing to worry about.
There we go. It's like that comedian Doug Stanhope saying that hear people talking trash about the city. Oh, they're like 10 years behind the times there. He's all like, book me there.
Shit. I'll build a nice house and live by myself. Nobody will ever find us.
Oh, my Lord.
They'll never tweet us. They'll never friend us.
So James, you were saying that you have stock in Warner Brothers?
Yes, sir.
This is a widely known and accepted fact.
What? I never heard this. What?
Breaking news.
Yes, sir. I've had it. I've had it since Discovery bought or took over Warner Brothers. Not really bought it.
I think you should go to your board meeting next time and tell them there's a hot new comic series that they desperately need to invest all their money into.
It's called Omega Mission.
No, that is a lie. That comic is trying to take the place of Outlaw Knights, which is the hottest space pirate adventure
You guys-
ever created.
You do realize
This
that
is
as a well-renowned horror author, that my attorney's already talking with Warner Brothers.
I'm sorry, did you say world renowned? I had my bullshit filter on. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Exactly. I've got book sales all over the world.
Wow. Okay.
There we go.
Well, now I know how to properly market the show. World renowned.
I'm just saying, Warner Brothers, you know, they've I think they lost a lot of money on the CW.
Oh,
You
no. So they don't own the CW no more.
Okay.
That was when he
James
came in and
does.
said, "Shut everything down. We're losing too much money. Screw DC Comics' is bullshit that's going on in CW.
Did it default?
I'm not paying for it."
Really?
Oh, dude, he was furious. As he said, "Why am I paying $10 million for a show that's getting beat by reruns of Friends?" That was his exact quote. I'm not making this up.
That's why they yanked the cord on Batgirl.
I was like, yes, we finally got somebody in the office that's got a brain.
They needed to yank the cord on Batgirl before the thing even aired.
Well, the thing is, you had Batgirl was under AT&T, which was Richard Hamani.
Under 18?
Under AT&T. And
under 18.
Richard, so what happened with that whole debacle is because AT&T screwed it up so bad that Warner Brothers ended up in debt of $55 billion.
Good God, dude.
Oh, that's not all of it. Before, when Discovery took over, AT&T was in debt of $554 billion in debt.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Oh, my bills were bad. Shit.
Oh yeah, dude. So this is where I came in.
That's why they keep upping my price in for my cell phone service. I understand now.
So Discovery, who came in with absolutely no debt, took over, basically got Warner Brothers for free and took $54 billion of the debt with it. And so far, they've gotten it down to like $33 billion in 3 years, which is pretty damn good.
Hey, I thought that was the point where you bought AT&T, James.
No, I didn't buy AT&T. I bought Warner Brothers Discovery.
He's leasing it out, Marcus.
Oh, thank you.
So,
appreciate that.
I don't want to have anything to do with AT&T.
He's on a pay-as-you-go plan.
Well, if you had AT&T, you'd have better internet.
Hey, what's up?
Well, my internet is AT&T, but
So
I'm saying
sorry.
I'm not going to own stock in it. That's for sure.
If you could own stock in any company, James, who would it be?
A Japanese company called Board Tech. They're the parent company of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and I am seriously thinking about dumping my shares of Warner Brothers and going over there.
Well,
But if I dump my shares at Warner Brothers, my taxes are going to go through the freaking roof.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I really don't want to do that because I would lose 38% of what I have in that stock to taxes.
Hey, did anybody else's property tax go up like crazy this year?
No.
No.
Mine went up by about $20. But I'm hearing all over the place that lots of people, they're having difficulty with property tax going up.
No, here it's actually got cut last year, so ours is actually down because they found that they had a massive surplus, and they were like, "Wait a minute, we don't need to be doing this taxes. Let's cut it back." And so they did.
Yeah, taxes are pretty decent in Texas. Property taxes.
Except you have that Jasmine Crockett nut job.
What's that?
You have that Jasmine Crockett nut job.
You guys got scorpions in Texas?
Yes, we do.
Yep. Yeah.
Her name is Jasmine Crockett.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking
Actually,
about.
it's Klaus Mine.
See, the thing is, you've got three
Crossman.
areas of location that have the nut balls that moved from California here, and that's where the nut balls that are coming in from like her and Green, and there's another one.
Yeah, they all go to Austin first, and then they spread out to Dallas and Houston.
Houston. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking wackos. Stay the fuck in California.
That's where they're putting up a new sign saying, "Hey, Californians, welcome to Texas. Remember, our state's fixed. Don't fuck it up like you fucked up California."
Yeah.
There you go. You heard it here
Well,
first.
too late for Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
Austin
Central
was always weird,
Texas
though.
is. Yeah, but it wasn't that.
Yeah,
weird.
it's bad. Austin and San Antonio are bad right now.
Yeah,
Been
San
to
Antonio's
Texas.
getting it. Yeah.
I would like to visit Texas one day. I got a lot of friends in Texas. And
So
you guys.
say. So you say.
I have a son in Texas.
Yeah, but he's down at Brownsville, isn't he?
He's in Austin.
Okay.
I
Well,
got
he
some.
worked for Tesla.
I got some Army buddies down there, some Navy buddies down. You got a couple of relatives. Mom, do we still got relatives in Texas? No, never mind.
He's an engineer at Tesla.
Cool.
Yeah, how's he doing, man?
Never heard that.
I know. I say it too much.
Tesla.
Yeah, he's doing good. We just talked to him. Yeah, he's doing good. They're fine.
That's good. That's
Awesome.
He's working on. The last thing I know that he was working on was Elon's office. As a matter of fact,
Starship.
it's a real. And you guys could say, you guys in Texas. He said it's a real challenge because they keep it gets super hot and it gets super cool.
Yeah, it
They
does.
literally have to have heat going through the floors and then have air conditioning like coming up through there as well.
Yeah,
And it's really extreme, so it's not that easy to think. He specialized in HVAC.
Yeah, see, we already had at least one day of 100-degree weather here.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
sir.
just like last week.
We're having a heat wave right now.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, we are too.
No, I mean, because of the rain and everything we've had the last 2 days, it's kind of kept it cool. But probably by the 1st of July, it's going to the roaster is going to turn on and we're going to get cooked.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's going to be a pretty hot summer again. But that's okay. I got my AC fixed this time, so bring it on, bitches.
good.
Well, it is going to be a hot summer because Outlaw Nights is coming out.
Nice segue.
Ah,
sir.
there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell me about these Outlaw Nights.
Yeah, what is this?
Outlaw Nights.
Just say it's in the book.
It's all about awesome space pirates, and it's space pirates done right for a change, because I've always loved the concept of space pirates, but everything I've seen space pirates in, it's like I'm always like, this is.
You don't like Ice Pirates?
Don't even.
Have
No,
you seen?
didn't like it? Or what?
Did you see the new, the newer version of Captain Harlock?
I did not.
Yeah, there's a newer version. It actually made it to theaters. Came out, I think, 2016. It is extremely good.
He's always talking about this gay manga stuff all the time.
Is that what that is? Damn it, I knew it had something to do with manga.
Bullshit.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just manga bullshit.
Well, somebody's got to like it. I've
But
tried,
yeah.
and I just can't get into it.
I
am going to try the anime, though, that you were telling me about, James.
Akira is super cool.
It's that I've always
Yes, it is.
kind of had, just that it's like I love the concept of space pirates, but every time I see space pirates in something, I'm like, there's something lacking.
Oh, for
Are they
God's
doing
sake,
something
dude, you still
weird?
pushing this book? Jeez, we've moved on.
Never. The world will never move on.
Oh my God, man. We get it. You like pirates. Jeez, go download a movie already.
No.
Go buy a book. Go back his book. Back his book twice. Back it 3 times.
Better yet, be a real pirate and download it for free.
If you want to,
Oh,
if you want to shut me up, you have to back the book. See, that's the way it works.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Back it hard. Back it often. Back it 3 times.
Back it hard, really?
Back it on up.
Back it hard.
Wait,
Back
what's
it
that?
long
now?
time. Back it multiple
Back it
times.
long time.
Hit it hard.
Back it hard. That's, you know what? It's going to be my sales pitch for Omega from now on. Thank you, Omer. Back Omega Mission. Back it hard.
Back it harder. Back it hard, then back it harder, and then back it harder again.
Back until it can't be back no more. Oh shit! So this
You know
is
you want that
issue
pirate booty, the booty.
So there you go, double entendre.
Mhm.
So this is issue 2. How well did issue 1 do?
We did pretty well. We got about 8,500 on the first campaign, and then I did a little second chance campaign recently. We got cleared about 1K.
Not bad. What were you asking for?
500.
Well, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah, it's like I've been
Start inking this, huh?
I've been doing the new strategy where like I'm making sure the book is done before I launch a campaign, so I don't have to have a crazy goal.
Ah.
So yeah,
Right on.
issue 2 is all done. I got the print file and everything. Just got to get the money for shipping and printing.
Are you using the service, or are you sending it all yourself?
I'm doing it myself until we blow up and become super popular.
There you go.
Well, you're on this show, so it's only a matter of time now.
So you know,
I mean,
You're on the
nobody
right
knew-
track.
Nobody knew who the hell Marcus was, and then all of a sudden, now look at him. You know, Dan Pinotti.
Oh, speaking of which,
number.
you want to see?
Pretty soon, he's going to start teaching up at the Joe Kubrick School. It's going to be awesome.
I've done teaching before.
What did I tell you? Did I not call it?
Not at the Kubrick School, no.
Don called it.
It's only a matter of time. You are an extreme artist, man.
I'm going to stream something.
We're not going to let that go, you know.
That's what my wife says.
Ooh, that is what she said.
Here we go. There, you can see my pencil.
Oh,
Before I
shit.
ink.
Speaking of being extreme art, look at that. Bam! That's a
Nice.
beat boy right there. I'm digging it.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Thanks.
wow.
You got that
is-
ponytail
wow.
flailing, brother. Dynamic.
That, that looks extreme to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus.
Well, this would be Top Cow, right?
Yeah, this is top
What are you
cow.
doing?
You got to
can't-
say, it looks Top Cow to you.
Hey, put that back up there. People ain't done looking at it yet. I only just got my fingers in my pants. Come on, put it back up.
I'm not done copying it yet. Hold on.
Come on, put it back up there.
That looks like a Rob Liefeld work
I
to
just
me.
got
Right
I
there.
just got the Kleenex out. Give me a minute to lube up. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yep, just lost all the viewers.
Yep.
Hey,
Sorry,
Fuseboxx.
that's
So,
yours.
do people treat you like a pirate?
it depends on where I go. You know,
Because you
Depends
got
on
to
where
give
I
them
go.
that booty. Give them that
do
booty.
you dress like a pirate?
booty.
I have for Halloween, and then I stopped the past couple of years, but I got to get back into it.
Do you
I
ever
used to
get
have
tired of
And then you,
plans
you,
to cook.
you hold up an issue of Outlaw Nights and you're like, because I'm a space pirate, baby. It's space pirate, space pirate, space pirate.
Well, the biggest thing is, you know, I got to find a woman to hold it up against her cleavage. And
Hey,
then-
now.
Oh,
There we go.
Or to place it on her booty, right? You like take your
Yes.
your Outlaw Nights and you put it on her booty, and
Let me
you're
show
like,
you my
'cause I'm a
Jolly
space
Roger
pirate.
Apex Comics.
yes.
That sounds really hard.
Have you ever heard the Flint Flossie song "Treat Me Like a Pirate"?
Can't say I have, dude.
Because you gotta give me that booty.
Okay. That
Oh my
seems
God,
like an
don't
accurate
y'all-
representation.
Don't you all watch CG videos? Jesus.
No.
I usually fast forward through the intros.
Yeah, all right. I don't see everything at 1.5 speed.
It's amazing what they think is entertaining.
I don't
That is
disagree
true.
with you. Duck, I don't disagree with you.
That's the best
Yeah.
stuff. What are you talking about, man?
Negative.
It's part of the lore. Jeez.
Actually, I think Sontag and probably close second is probably Ballers for intros.
What, for being decent or terrible?
Decent.
What about this one? bitch?
Sontag's is like way cool.
What about ours?
I'll have to watch it.
That goes without saying, Don.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'll have to watch Sontag. That sounds interesting.
You don't watch Joe Sontag, Marcus?
Not his intro.
Oh, okay.
His intro is awesome.
Yeah, his intro's pretty good.
You know who else used to be good was Gooch.
God, I haven't watched Gucci in a minute. How's he doing?
But I think he changed it up.
Is he still streaming?
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of followers now.
God, I haven't seen Jay in a minute.
Gooch? Who is Gooch? I don't even know who
Jay.
Gooch is.
Are you serious?
Jay?
I know who it is.
Yeah, he's sometimes with Sontag when they do the Spawn review.
Yeah, I've been meaning.
Yeah, I don't watch Sontag. He's
I remember him because my best friend in New York's name is Gooch.
When I used to stream
I
with
think
Matt
we all
Hall
know Gooches.
on
I
his,
used to know Gooch.
I used to hang out with Good Sam, but it's been a while.
I just texted Gooch today.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
Okay, so we're gonna try to wrap this thing up at 10 o'clock tonight, guys. You just want to go till it breaks.
Till the break of dawn, Don.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, you know, I'm an old man, so you know.
Oh, whatever. How's the weather?
It's hot. It's hot as hell. I am.
Got him on that one.
The doc says I'm losing sight in my right eye. What'd you say? It said I'm losing sight in my right eye. What was that?
Y'all would be happy that you know my cameras. I don't have a camera because I got my shirt off and everything because it's so freaking hot.
Nice. Turn on the camera.
Yeah, please turn that camera on.
You'll get struck.
Let's see those man nipples.
Yes.
I gotta get a new webcam. I'm poor.
Well,
that's why he's crowdfunding because he's
Back
poor.
his folks so you can buy a new webcam.
you don't have to worry about the tariffs now, so make it happen.
It's because you gotta get on that pole, boy.
I actually thought of that temporarily.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Wow. Okay.
You're gonna become a Chippendale. Magic Mike.
It's just like
Magic
you know,
Fuseboxx.
they know how to rake in the money.
I thought you wanted Rex to do that.
Oh shit!
Oh Lord of mercy.
I thought you wanted Rex to do the.
I don't want any of that kind of. What are you talking about, Marcus? Jeez, get out of here.
Don't be weird.
Well, he just came back from Atlanta from the strip clubs, right?
Right.
No, he went down there to get a real tattoo.
He went over to Thailand to get a lady boy.
What's the going rate for lady boys these days?
I have to ask Rex.
How long did it take to bring up?
More than a comic artist.
It took a lot longer than he usually does, Doc. We usually bust that nut. Bust that nut.
Right.
Oh wow! There we
Oh,
go.
well,
He got himself.
Man.
He burned himself on that one.
That's pretty Freudian right there.
That's a clip right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man!
I think he was having
Well, at least he's got the Kleenex box by him.
It's all right. It's all right. It's totally legal. Don't worry.
It's in Minecraft, YouTube.
Dropping invites and talking about nothing. It's all good.
Sending
Nothing,
the wrong
honey.
invites to the wrong
Apex
people.
wants Fuseboxx to strip in front of middle-aged housewives. Now,
Well, that is where the money is.
you know,
Is there
I've heard
super
that.
chats involved for that? What's your PayPal Fuseboxx so the ladies can get ready?
See, Omer's always hustling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Drop your PayPal link. I might show up too. You never know.
Yeah, shit.
I've already talked about nothing tonight. So.
Well, my PayPal is indiegogo.com/outlaw night.
There you go. Perfect.
Onlyfans.com.
Hey, he'll take ones, ladies, out on the chat, ladies. You can do $1 bill donations over
quarters.
at Indiegogo.
Drop that.
As a
Drop it
tip.
in the slot, girl. What's up?
Yep.
Get on your knees and tell me you love me. Or not.
This
But
took
before
quite
you
a
do that,
turn.
Back Outlaw Nights.
Get on your knees and back out all night.
Isn't there a famous song that has the phrase "Outlaw Nights"? Outlaw Nights.
Oh shit!
No.
I didn't mention it. It should be.
It sounds like it would be a cool song.
You
It's
know,
a totally original name.
it's the whole reason they made AI, dude. You can make that happen.
Yep. So, are you a fan of Serenity, or was it called Serenity? The movie
I
was
think
called
I know the
Serenity.
movie was Serenity, and then the
Serenity
show was
now,
Firefly.
Jerry.
Yeah, Firefly. Yeah.
Serenity
I watched.
now.
It's funny because like I watched the first episode of Firefly. I didn't watch the whole show, but I watched the first episode a few years back, and I was already thinking of this idea back then. And then when I saw it, I'm like, oh great, now I got to change up stuff because they took several of my ideas. So
Yeah.
Fucking Josh Whedon.
so I
Yeah,
stopped
I
watching it.
remember hearing you talk about that with issue 1 in an interview.
I repeat
they
myself
asked
a
you about
lot.
that. Yeah, no. Well, you have to, right? I mean, that's part of the pitch. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I say shit all the time, over and over again. I know myself. It's great. I love it. It's part of the shtick, you know.
So the beauty is like when I'm meeting new people, it's like for them, it's fresh, it's new, you know.
Right.
They don't realize that I'm using the same 5 lines over and over.
Oh, I know, dude.
Right.
I was just not going to call you on it. But now that you mention it.
Can we get some new material? Can you bust out some new quotes? Can we get some new pirate? Yarr, you're dragging my nuts.
Don't we deserve at least that? Some freshness?
I've never heard a pirate say you're dragging my nuts.
You haven't seen the right pirates, have you?
Nuts.
You're dragging me nuts, boy.
Oh, walk the plank and drop the anchor, and you drag my nuts all over the seabed floor.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay. That's the end of that joke.
I gotta say that took me places.
Did it feel good, Don? Feel good? It felt good for me.
Kinda.
Tuck, are you regretting joining us today at the listening to it?
Not at all.
Okay.
He already do a rip claw. He doesn't need to do another one.
Oh, that's
he can't
right. Yeah,
possibly
that's
top
pretty
what he
bad.
did last time.
What are you talking about?
Talking about
He's
your
gonna
rip
draw
claw.
another freaking thing, and it's gonna look amazing.
Yeah.
But, well,
700
I got a late start here, so.
Tuck is nothing if not humble.
Well, he's already working for Rob Liefeld secretly. I mean, God.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Until Rob Liefeld punches you in the face.
Hey now.
For eating his tacos.
I'd
What's
take
happened
it.
to other people?
That would be an honor.
I'd take
You're
that
like,
punch and last for another.
I don't know
Right.
about that. I don't think I would find that to be an honor. If
That
he
would
punched
be
me
an
in the
honor.
face, I'd kick the fucking shit out of him.
That's because you never been. Wow.
And the fact that that happened to that
In
guy,
Minecraft, YouTube, in Minecraft.
kick the shit out of him
Minecraft.
says a lot about that guy.
Marcus said, no, not Minecraft, bitch, in real life.
You're from California. I'm from New York, boy.
That's right. We don't play that noise. Well, Marcus doesn't. I would just take it like a little.
It is kind of surprising. I'm joking around, but it is kind of surprising that something like that happened.
Who did you do
didn't
that?
happen. It did not happen.
Fraga.
Like that.
Oh,
no,
for real?
Fraga says it didn't happen.
It did happen.
Did
Everybody
it?
said it happened.
I thought it said I thought he said no, it didn't happen like that.
Not over the
the
it
taco.
happened. Not over the taco, no.
But it wasn't over the taco. Oh. Tell me more.
That's
wanna
all I
the
know.
Story.
Tell me more. Did you get?
Oh, you
He's
son
a
of
very
Now that's going to be
intense
stuck in my head. Thanks.
guy.
Yeah.
3 of them. Twice on Sunday.
So Fuseboxx, you ever punched anybody over a taco?
Not yet, but I should.
The night is young.
That's what I hear. That's the cool thing to do. Beat people over taco.
Does that happen in your comic, Outlaw Nights?
Yeah, tell us more about Outlaw Nights. What happens?
Yeah,
in
isn't
your
it about
comic?
pirates?
Yes.
I
And
heard
there's
it's about pirates.
it's about pirates, it's about action, it's about guns. There's a lot of lore. It's
lore.
got
Do you have any
everything.
characters that are like Cable, like analogs? Because we love Cable here.
No, but there is a character with a cybernetic eye, so
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
What about a cybernetic arm? Is there any cybernetic arms involved?
yes.
Possibly.
Am I going to be the one that has to say it? What about a cybernetic dong?
Well, we haven't
No,
gotten
now-
there
now-
yet.
Now the conversation's over. Thank you.
Inappropriate.
In Minecraft.
A
Oh, as long as it's
cybernetic
in
dawn? What?
Yeah,
Why
remember,
would there be a
because-
cybernetic dawn? in his
Because
comic?
obviously the analog one does not work properly.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
is that from experience?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He
From
admitted
the
it.
passage of this show, actually, just the whole damn thing. I haven't been right.
I'm gonna send you some Mexican Viagra over there, Don.
Is that Spanish fly?
Doesn't that make you pass out?
The Spanish fly. Yeah.
As long as I don't have to pay postage, I'm okay with it.
No.
Lordy.
So are
So
you?
do they have a? Sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead, man.
I was gonna say, do they have Viagra in space? In the Pirates universe?
Oh, they don't
of
need it.
space?
They don't need it in the 31st century.
Wow.
They're all cybernetic, right? They just
Every healthcare.
So, are
is
you
so
doing a
much better.
serious book or is it a satire like Omar
it's-
thinks it is?
It's serious. I just,
it's a serious book.
it's a serious
So-
book. I myself am
Interesting.
not serious. So
Like
you know.
Omar thinks it is.
So I got a question, dude. You said this takes place in the 30th or 31st century.
Yep.
Is Trump still on his current term?
No, it's been a while, you know. Actually, I can tell you, like, part of the lore here is that America ceased to exist 10 years prior to the start of the comic.
Oh,
So Biden did get back
see that.
off. Son of a
So
bitch.
Biden got back in power, huh?
Damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
So
Oh.
is it the commies in China that runs the space? Who dominates
Mostly
the-
the Europeans.
Oh, okay.
I knew it. I knew those guys were trouble from the jump, man.
And I actually based that off of, like, you know, when I was younger, I always used to hear about, like, you know, Europeans always saying, like, oh, America, they're just these big bullies and blah 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 blah. And it's like, I'm like, okay, well, why don't we create a scenario here where America's taken off the table, doesn't exist anymore? What's going to happen? One of y'all is going to become the next bully. So
What's going to happen
Well,
is they got nowhere to
I
get their
thought it would be
Levi's
Canada.
jeans. That's where.
Canada.
Got
Wait.
shit.
Yeah, you got shit. Yeah. You know do you remember the phrase the sun never sets on the British soil?
Empire, yeah.
British Empire. There you go.
Well, guess
It's
what?
almost as if those colonists got it from somewhere, got that idea
Uh-huh.
from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like they came from a land that influenced their way of life, kind of, and their attitude towards life. You know,
And then became
kind of like there was like a John something that
John Snow.
influenced,
John Snow. Yeah.
Denver. John Denver.
influenced, like, you know, the modern
Denver.
well, what they would consider the modern constitutions.
Who
of
is
that
John
era.
Hamm? For 1,000, please, Alex. No?
You know, it's as if like charters were written by these guys a long time ago,
I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of crazy.
doesn't it?
What is the Declaration of Independence?
Because it's completely different over here, you know.
We see they're just so much cooler than us. You know, they're so
Oh,
hip.
yeah, you know, cowards. Those are cooler.
Them red coats.
No, loyalists. Loyalists are so much cooler and braver than, like, you know, building your own, you know, government and constitution and fighting against an oppressive power. No, loyalists. They're the ones who are brave.
Absolutely. 100%. God save the queen.
They're the true warriors behind the keyboards,
What is Walmart?
getting arrested for saying the wrong thing on Twitter.
That's what civilized nations do.
Exactly.
I'd like to phone a friend, please.
I'm just a little bit opinionated about that.
Just a little?
Tiny.
Nah.
Can you imagine if somebody actually asked them about it? Shit.
As a fellow American, I'll allow it. I too am opinionated.
I don't really like the Clash.
Or the Beatles.
Thank you.
The Beatles
Finally.
are all right. I like the Beatles. I have no problem with the Beatles.
I never got into. My brothers got into the Beatles, but I never did.
Thank you. I've always thought they were incredibly overrated.
Well,
I always go with
thing
a
about
good old
the Beatles,
American.
It's kind of like the
Elvis
context, you know.
Presley.
You gotta.
They
Yeah,
only
think about the
created rock
context
and
here.
roll.
well,
Yeah.
They only created rock and roll touring as we see it today.
They only, like, you know, brought it to the masses.
it's real simple to explain it. They were the first ones to do it.
Exactly.
So they were the first ones to popularize.
And you're right, James. That should be respected. Yep.
You know, it's not that their music was superior or anything. It was they were the first ones.
Except that the music was superior.
Well,
they created like every genre of music made, and they could
You know,
play every genre of music.
I can't really argue with that. You know, they definitely created a.
They stole it from the heart and soul of the down south, man.
Yes,
They ripped
you
us
can
all
say
off.
it, the blacks. They stole it.
I don't think they have a problem with
It
or
started
they
with Elvis.
when they were alive. You know, I don't think they had a problem admitting that.
Right.
Oh,
they
they
did.
had those
They gave a
couple
lot of
guys
credit
either.
to
Yeah.
American music.
Southern music, yeah.
So, are you an Elvis guy or a Beatles guy?
Long live the king, baby.
I'm a Led Zeppelin guy.
Yes.
What's Led Zeppelin?
It was funny. I loved. I think it was Yngwie Malmsteen. He was on that metal show back in the day, and they asked him Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin, and he said Deep Purple.
Oh yeah, dude. He when it came to he loves Richie Blackmore.
Deep Purple is awesome.
I saw Deep Purple.
He modeled a lot of his stage production and stuff is based on Richie Blackmore.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
Duck,
I mean,
I
Richard
saw Deep
Blackmore was
Purple
awesome.
live.
Before he started doing the Renaissance Fair stuff.
I saw Deep Purple live.
I've seen him live.
Nice.
Like,
Was that their first
I'm old,
concert?
so we're talking.
That was their first concert.
No, I saw him with Joel and Turner.
You saw Hush perform live for the first time.
I had a purple crayon. I still do, actually.
The first concert I ever went to was Iron Maiden.
That was with Paul Diodato.
No, Bruce Dickinson. It was 1986 Summer on Tour. I wasn't old enough to go see everybody, but I wasn't old enough to go see them before then. My brothers got to see them. My oldest brother got to see them on the one for Number of the Beast tour, but I didn't get to see them until Somewhere in Time. The Somewhere in Tour tour.
Hey, Marcus, what's going on in baseball right now?
Well,
what the heck? What the heck is wrong with you, Omar?
I didn't say any. I didn't bring it up, Doc.
I said Omar. What the heck is wrong with Omar?
I'm trying to mess with Doug. Trying to throw him off.
What's going on with those Outlaw Nights, man?
Yeah,
my first concert was
Is there music in Outlaw Nights? Is there rock bands?
Yeah, for real, dude. What's going on? We need to know more about it.
Well, I mean,
One of those things you read, is it?
It's a comic, so you can't really listen.
You can put on the radio if you'd like while you read it.
Oh, okay, that's a good question.
You didn't care enough about your IP
while
to
we
take
read
it to the next
Outlaw
level.
Nights.
You want to go the extra mile for the fans. I understand.
Yeah, like when the characters speak, they're not audibly speaking. You have to read it on the page.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Do you have a recommended playlist to listen to while reading Outlaw Nights?
Do you have a digital download attached, like a little QR code that somebody can, so they can listen to the music that inspired the comic book?
I was going to recommend people back this, but if you don't got actual people talking, man,
So
I don't know what.
I can get like free backstage passes to my favorite band.
Next thing you say there's not real explosions or pirates in it. This is
I mean, I tried to hire actors to be in it, but they didn't quite know how to get on the page.
Hey, isn't that what Deodato did with what's her name from the MMA fighting? What was that? The woman MMA.
Jenna Jameson.
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey.
Renee
What?
Russo.
Ruthie Rodney.
Ronda Rousey.
And Mike Deodato used her to be in his comic book, and he like just basically used her as reference.
Yeah, did she sue her?
I guess they kind of do that with Keanu Reeves, right? On Berserker.
Yeah, but he's actually part of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually involved in that. So.
Well, isn't Ronda Rousey actually involved with the comic books she's in?
No, I don't know. I really don't know much about it.
I know she was a fan of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
We don't know. What, buddy? You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Omar?
So how long did you work on the script or this idea? Like, how long did you to make the comic? And
I was playing around with this idea for, like, I want to say it's been probably about 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Know that.
And it was that,
Like
yeah,
a-
I was
like a
I was
fine wine.
Yeah, I was a film guy, and in many ways I still am, but I've kind of put that off to the side. And it was like the idea went through many transformations, and then eventually when I discovered the indie comic scene and the boom, I wanted to write an indie comic because I wanted to apply my writing trade somewhere. And so I gave it a shot writing it as a comic script, and I found that it works best as a comic, and everything just kind of clicked into place.
Cool.
So your first intention was to make a comic book?
Not initially.
All right, get out of here.
I did draw comics when I was a kid.
You traitor.
I did draw comics when I was a kid, but they were kind of like fun little slice of life, cartoony things.
Oh, don't. Yeah, you gotta be littlest. Okay. Fun little cute little hobby, people have.
What's in your current comic book collection at the moment?
Right now I don't have much.
Marvel's voices.
Mostly some indies that I've backed. I loved Blade Devil. I loved God, what was that book Anthony Figueroa put out?
Ironheart.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And I loved I think
Miss Marvel, the new one.
My favorite graphic novel that I've read so far is Hush.
That's not bad.
I'll allow it.
Cool.
I think Quarter Owls is better.
I read it. I wasn't super big on it, honestly. I liked the idea of the Court of Owls, like a secret society controlling everything, but I didn't like the comic itself that much.
I think that's probably why I appreciated it, because it was something new. Kind of seems something new to add to Gotham.
Oh, well, thank you. I hire nothing but the best. That's why I'm broke.
No, I can't say you hired the best because we haven't worked for you yet.
Oh, well.
That's true. That is true.
Part 2 will cap off.
Who did that? Who did that piece?
That is by our interior artist for this issue, Juanito.
I dig it.
That's pretty dope, dude.
And that's our villain for this issue.
You're a villain.
Such a bad man.
I am.
You're a bad man.
You're a bad man.
Part 2 will cap off the genesis of a Renegade arc and bring us to new titles. Sorry.
Nice.
Yes.
Because I was looking at the picture below it, and my mind got sidetracked.
That tends to happen.
Is that a cable? There's a cable analog right there.
Nice.
She has got a gun and a half. God damn.
Oh, there's a gun in there too. Look at that.
There's a gun in there.
She's got two
And a
cannons.
dinosaur.
Major cannon.
Wow.
I was just saying, look like something's trying to break out of prison.
This isn't the same artist as the other one, is it? This is a different.
No, that was done by Brian Lubdell.
Damn, dude. Some talent right there.
Yes.
Maybe he does hire the best.
Yeah. Maybe we're not as good as we thought we were.
Says you.
Oh,
well, yeah, he is an extreme.
Talking about the extreme artist.
Marcus Keller Grill.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out what we say around Mr. Extreme over here.
That's right.
Okay, I'm thinking the artwork on this for real. This is good storytelling right here.
Hell yeah.
You got Eric Weathers to do the lettering, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
He's been my go-to guy for both issues.
How can you not? That's amazing. I mean, like that he's working in the indie scene and not being bought out by the big two.
Yes. Damn.
Yeah, right. He is good enough letterer for that.
He's extremely good. I'm enjoying his stuff more than what the big two are producing. I don't even know any letterers names in the big two.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I used to.
What's a letterer?
Exactly.
Only the most important job in comics.
I beg to differ on that one.
Okay.
Like you can't do
We
anything.
need to
without
bring up
the art.
that G.I. Joe Snake Eyes issue again.
Yeah,
Hey, there were letters on there somewhere.
just the cover.
They were important. So this is on the Fun My Comic, and you said it's not doing very well. Let's see if we can change that. Chat, get to work.
Do it.
Outlaw Knights, Genesis of a Renegade Part 2. Let's play the. I'm not going to get struck if I play this, am I?
Yeah, you will. Yeah, don't play it.
I
You
totally
won't
have the
get
money.
struck.
I totally have the money to copyright it.
Oh, is that P. Diddy?
You get the copyright claim.
You said there was no sound in this comic.
In space, they can't hear you scream, Don.
Okay. Back in now. Stuff for the consequences. That's right. 4 backers, $150 so far raised in 16 days, 30% of the $500 goal. Ladies and gentlemen, help a brother out. This is a man worthy of your time and fundage. Head over to funmycomic.com. The link will be in the description. Haldir will put it in the chat. We will tattoo it on your forehead so you don't forget it when you're sleeping in the middle of the night.
I like this idea.
You will become a part of the Outlaw Knights. You will be a Renegade Genesis. And you'll be back for part 3.
Renegades.
You're badass like that.
Oh yeah.
To the end.
Renegades.
I've been saying
Renegades, come out and play.
but they
Clink,
really
clink, clink.
Renegades.
if you miss out on this, you're not going to be part of the Cool Kid Club no more.
Totally
No.
original idea.
That's right.
Not gonna.
Nope. All the kids are going to pick on you in school. When
Yep.
you go to Walmart, they're not going to check you out in a speedy and expeditious manner anymore.
When
Correct.
You have to check yourself out.
when
you
you
go to
spy,
the lot and you go to one of those,
Spirit Airlines, you'll be yelled at.
And
Yeah. you go to one of
chances
those
are,
gas stations where they pump the gas for you, they're going to make you get out.
There's only one state that pumps gas for you, by the way.
Yeah, isn't it New Jersey?
It's New
No, there's
Jersey.
a couple
No,
places around
Oregon.
here in the Metroplex.
Yeah, but it's not a law. It's a law in New Jersey.
no,
I like
it's
how
not.
I just started controversy immediately.
It's a law in Oregon.
I
When you
mean,
get pulled over by the popo and they say you were going 85 in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, and we'll let you go if you got a copy of Outlaw Nights #2. You ain't got it. Guess what? You're going to jail.
now guys, come on. That sounds very, over the top. It's nothing like that's going to happen, but you will most likely end up on an FBI watch list. I'm just saying.
See, I told you these things are going to
I
happen.
heard after you read Outlaw Nights, you no longer lead Viagra, which is why Don wants us.
You'll be a real man.
You heard correctly. That's
If you're a female and you read Outlaw Nights, things are going to happen to you.
Waterfalls, I tell you.
That's right.
you're going to need a canoe.
I don't
Gotta
want to
end up like Rosie O'Donnell.
This is YouTube, and this is a family
Miserable
oriented
in-
channel.
Wait, Rosie O'Donnell, miserable in Ireland.
No, I thought a man.
But you should know things will happen to you in the dark of the night, in the light of the moon,
in the depths of space,
in nights that outlaws run around in.
and hang on, I gotta hit Mama down to the chair. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Wait, what?
So we're trying.
Oh, I know. It's just, I mean, it's hard to get people to get the key to world peace,
Well, like what they say.
Nope, I have no.
What do they say?
Well, I was waiting for you to say something.
Oh, well, I didn't know I had my mark.
They say, hey, I know that guy who owns Warner Brothers.
There you go.
I know the guy who owns Outlaw Nights. What are you talking about?
See, that's the future.
Mm-hmm.
Outlaw Lights will be on Warner Brothers.
Oh,
after the Steins, of course.
It is a movie pitch after all.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're like, why do we need a Penguin season 2 when we have Outlaw Nights?
There you go.
Right, Outlaw Nights.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Penguin season 2. I don't have any of these.
The problem I have is, why do they call a 8 or 12 episode a season?
Because they can get away with it.
When it should be 24 episodes.
I gotta blame public schools.
Because it's
released. I don't know if it matters that much.
Probably public schooling.
I think it's just because that's what we're used to.
And it's also that I think they're investing more money and everything into the production value. So it's like they can only do less. They have to do less.
Right.
I still think it's public schools.
Well, I don't think you're wrong about that.
But right now the problem is we're not getting the returns we need to sustain that kind of payroll.
Well, they make better shows.
Well, better get on it, James. What are you doing?
No, what I'm saying is the return of investment is not there.
Not what Netflix is saying.
Oh, so you're blaming the fans?
No, I'm saying the production.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Is not good enough.
You better pay me more money.
It's something about being a product of public schools. Look at me. I turned out just fine. There's no trouble in mine.
But that
was school in the 50s. I mean, like we're talking about.
Well, no, actually, Don, it doesn't matter because you got hit by a truck.
90s on up or whatever.
Are you trying to say the truck knocks sense into me?
You got hit by a truck. It doesn't count.
Yeah,
it's like I had that they hit me.
And the truck is still trying to recover.
James, that was your best one.
Wow.
Wow,
Damn, James.
Oh,
well, he's been holding on to that one. It sounds like for a while.
Yeah, I believe he's a writer now.
Just been waiting for that moment to strike.
Mama Donna giving you the thumbs up seal of approval over here on the side. This is bullshit.
What's for dinner tonight, Don?
Not a damn thing anymore.
Oh shit!
Oh, now, shit.
Don, are we gonna? You're starving Mama Donna.
You're gonna starve your mother because of us?
Yeah.
Didn't the oven go off earlier in the stream?
That's how much of an outlaw.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that. That's how much of an asshole you are.
Oh. Next week on the studio, watch James get kicked.
You notice how James talked more shit after I got the coloring done on his book?
Yeah, that was smart of him.
So like, homie doesn't hold back no more. He's like, fuck that dude, man. I got the colors.
I ain't got to pump his ego to get good job out of him. Now I can just say whatever I want.
That's right.
Just like I do at the Warner Brothers meetings.
A more confident artist in the form of Tank Ferret finally has my book. Why would I mess with that guy? Right? Friggin' Don. What a joke. So, Outlaw Nights.
Did Don just have a whole conversation by himself? What happened?
That was a
there?
segue.
Is this your the only thing you've ever written, or have you wrote other stuff?
I mean, I've mostly written.
Nice way to put it.
I've mostly written like screenplays and such. This was my first attempt at doing a comic series, and so far my reception has been pretty positive.
Well, we're fine, man.
And and I'm currently working on a fantasy idea with a friend of mine that I'm thinking about doing manga out of, but I'm not super certain if it's going to be manga or traditional American comic.
Well, it was fun having you on the show, man. Take care.
Interesting.
Manga is
Talk
our
to James
friend.
about it. Talk to James. Yeah.
James
Yeah.
is a huge
Manga
fan
expert.
of a lot about manga.
You know what? It's funny. Like, I think this conversation is gonna last longer than manga.
I think you meant last longer than a modern day comic.
No, I'm just saying because
Well, it'll make more sense.
you know while we're having this conversation, like 5 weeks to the kids that are making this stuff popular is like 10 years. So I mean, like we've been having this conversation for a while.
Dude, don't be
They're already on to the next thing.
No, see, that's the problem with is everybody reads manga. Even businessmen read manga.
I don't read manga.
Don does.
So it's not just kids.
In Japan.
I mean, it's unbelievable when you go over there and see what's going on.
Where?
Japan. Yeah, politicians, everybody reads manga.
Well, I understand that their population is comparable to the United States. I understand that. But I mean, like, still.
Yeah, still.
What is their population over there?
Like 5.
It's not comparable. He's being sarcastic. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's
I was
like,
wondering when somebody was going to catch on.
I was like, what are you talking about? You're pulling the wool over your eyes. Like nobody can say anything.
It's like when somebody says, like, there are more people incarcerated in the United States than any other. Yeah, we're the 3rd largest country after 2 countries that have 1 billion people each.
And look how tightly crammed together they are.
Lordy.
Yeah, it's called math, dummies.
Yeah. Well, math is racist now, so you can't do that anymore.
Numbers are bad.
Yeah.
Well, Asians are real good at that math stuff. Man, wonder it's racist.
How dare you lump me in with all those integers?
Yeah. Oh, damn, dog.
My pronouns are 2 and 5.
And a quarter and a half.
Yours. Up and yours. Oh, shoot.
Subscribe to Tank Ferret here. Tank, we're thinking about you, man.
I wasn't.
Where's he at?
I actually didn't even think about
He's
it.
under dad contract at the moment.
Yeah.
His wife is sick now, so he's got to take care of her.
John's watching this kid kick ass in a karate tournament, so.
Oh.
Said he would try to get in.
Wait, John is a
Actually,
kid?
he told me he wasn't even.
He's got multiple kids.
They let him procreate?
Yeah,
Yep.
he found out that last week when I wasn't on the show, he found out he liked it better, so he really didn't want nothing to do with me.
I think that's kind of true, actually.
You know what, Marcus? Nobody asked you.
You're only working for your damn Pinocchio contact.
Bitch.
Hey, did you actually send Michael Ortiz the right link?
I did.
Because
Yeah, what's going on here?
At least I sent him a link this week.
I'm not
Oh.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, Omar, what are you doing talking? You shouldn't be talking about like
He's my friend.
stuff like that.
He said so. I had documentation to prove it.
Right.
I'm not on Instagram.
Well, yeah, but I sent him on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook.
He's
either.
actually, it says on Facebook, he's actually active right now.
My wife is on
It's a
Facebook.
little green dot.
Maybe he's trying to get on.
No, he's not in the thing any down here anymore.
We're trying to
The
get
last
off.
one
Anymore? What do you mean anymore?
anymore. Dude, don't conflict my words.
I'm tired.
I speak how I spoke, okay? Damn. So yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I wasn't speaking for you, dude. Shut up.
Oh well.
I'm just playing, man. We always treat everybody that way.
So anyway, soundtrack to your comic book.
Unless you're damping those in our RT. No.
The soundtracks for Outlaw Nights. Look up some classic hip hop,
actually-
rap.
actually,
some EDM.
give us your top 10.
Good God, Duck Bacon, let the man speak.
Just look up some classic rap and hip hop, EDM. Look up
EDM,
maybe
what does that got to do with it? They got blue pills for that.
some
Yeah,
classic.
that's true. That's true.
Some classic rock, not alternative rock.
Actually, since the market's opened up, it's not just about Viagra anymore.
Yeah,
have you heard of hymns?
Hymns,
Have you
that's right.
heard the advertisement?
Every other second.
Yeah.
The Spanish Fly.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Old school crap that didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard it worked for somebody.
The Beastie Boys. They said it worked.
I mean, that makes sense.
The Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, if you want to, you can listen to Beastie Boys while you're reading it. You know, you
Right.
can-
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
anything with an up tempo.
I always thought comics should come with like a list of recommended soundtracks. That would be kind of neat.
Floridian death metal, I guess, has an up tempo. All right, you got it.
I wouldn't agree
Early
with that,
stuff.
but whatever
Early stuff from the '90s. I get it.
whatever gets the butts in the seats, whatever.
There you go.
Put in your favorite Conway Twitty album and go nuts.
So how many pages is Outlaw Nights?
The first issue is 25, and the second issue is close to about 30 with some extra art pages.
Awesome.
These sound like outlaw numbers to me.
We're going Renegade on the market.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's gonna be a real Genesis.
Wow.
Like a Phil Collins.
Oh God.
You took us right out of the conversation, Duck Bacon.
Like a Peter Gabriel. I get you.
I can.
My favorite plot.
All there.
I mean, I can feel it in the air tonight. You know.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
That makes me want to watch Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was the jam when I was in Korea, man.
Right.
Tapes upon tapes of Miami Vice. I can't remember any of it.
And after that, you'll watch some.
Was that because of the
Outlaw Nights.
concussion, Don?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that remake that Michael Mann did? I kind of liked it.
Yeah. With what's his face from Penguin? It was
With
good.
yeah, and Jamie Foxx.
He said,
Yeah,
"What's
it was
his
good.
face?"
Yeah, it was really good. I was surprised.
Colin
Farrell.
Name.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it right at the
He
moment.
does not deserve the attention of Omer.
Colin Farrell was also Bullseye in the Daredevil movie.
Oh, he was the best in that. That was such a great movie.
In the alligator overcoat? No, I don't think so.
So much better than the TV show on the
Colin-
Netflix.
You didn't
Colin-
like the guy in the scuba gear?
Boy,
You didn't like the
so
guy in the
awesome.
scuba gear? Come on.
scuba gear. What do you mean? Scuba
Yeah,
gear.
he looks stupid. Yeah.
Why you gotta
What?
bite?
What are you talking about?
Colin Farrell was also John Smith in a movie called The New World, which
World.
was a Pocahontas movie that only I watched.
Which had like a lot of artistic license
Yes.
on historical accuracies that was
I'm
not
not gonna
there.
lie, I only rented it once because I thought the actress was hot.
Yes, she is
Of course,
beautiful.
it was like
Beautiful.
12.
Well,
no,
I
like
was
later
young
on.
Back
too.
Outlaw Nights.
I only back Outlaw Nights because I thought
Because of the Pocahontas reference. Is there any Pocahontases in Outlaw Nights?
No,
It's
but
okay with Elvis. It's okay with Outlaw Nights.
there's some kind of polka going on.
we are getting diverse in Outlaw Nights. We're very progressive, you know. We
Well, thanks for being on the
Oh,
show.
that was great. That was great meeting you. Good luck to you in the future. Remember, don't call us. We'll call you.
Take
I
2
just-
notes and call me in the morning.
Yeah.
just, you know, like all of issue 2 is just the characters just sitting at a table talking about their feelings
Well, at
and
least they're having
who they are
Drinking space coffee.
and eating. Lots of eating.
I heard the black girl steals armor.
Oh, what
Yeah.
is the name of
Yeah.
the chick with the big tits and the gun? The big gun. What's her
That
name?
is
What now?
that is code.
Code?
That's her name, Code?
Yes. The pirates are all legally dead, so they use code monikers.
Did they run out of good names back in the 30th century?
Oh.
Hey, whoa.
Wait a
Whoa
second,
now.
Don. I've been reading your names.
I got names for you.
I know people who don't like them.
Extreme.
We did that last week, Don.
It's all good.
Could you name one Chapel or like Cable or something?
No.
So no super cool wicked names that are
Electrical?
timeless
The
throughout.
captain of the ship is named Ivory.
Oh, that's good.
Is
it?
Is a co-captain named
because
Harmony?
Pirates, Ivory Coast.
Ebony and Ivory.
So when he puts the ship in drive and he's not really driving it and it's just coasting along, you can say Ivory Coast.
Well, I can tell you, Ivory knows how to drive the ship, but he never pilots it because he's always drinking.
Sounds about right.
That's kind of like how Don runs the stream. That's good.
Had about enough out of you, Mr. Extreme.
You invited me on.
No such thing.
Anybody thinks I'm a nice guy, and then they have me on stream.
Yeah. Hey, at least I didn't ask you to moderate.
I'm just glad they're picking on you.
We're just trying to thicken up some skin over there. That's all.
You and 71,000 other viewers that we currently have right now are also glad
Hit the
about
like button.
For all you people out there watching, brain dead or otherwise, we love you. Thanks for watching. And if you like, don't like, doesn't matter. Hit subscribe. Back, what is it? Outlaw Nights?
Outlaw Nights.
It's called In-Law Days.
It's called The Night of Archie Bunker versus Mr. Goodfellow.
To Duck Bacon
Exactly.
and Omer Glitch, and you can ignore James and Marcus's channels because they don't do anything on them anyway.
Well, that's true.
I also do my channel, Fuseboxx.
Yeah,
And
this link is in the description. I don't know, stuff. Things happen.
There we go.
We make comics, kind of, sort of. Oh, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Nobody's really watching, so we can talk about it.
Sure.
The idea I had for all of us to come together and do a comic book, because James is like waiting for everybody to send characters, and there are other people apparently who don't want to do this. I come up with an idea where we could all do like a 5-page story about this a portal that opens up in time, and just whatever happens, whatever, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Spoiler.
Well, that's the whole thing of the book, man. It would be
Well,
called.
why you got to say it on stream? I thought we were going to talk about behind the scenes.
I never get to talk to you guys any other way.
Yeah, you could. You could just talk to us.
Hey guys, hold up after stream. Hold on, we're gonna talk about something.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Oh, hold on. No, there's some rain. We got rain outside.
I never said I didn't want to do it.
I hear crickets.
I had trouble getting idea for a character. I had an idea for a character, and now I forgot it.
Oh, we should say it on the stream.
I submitted mine.
I want to say something, but I can't. I'm really trying to be nice, man.
You just had to bring it up on the stream where you couldn't get back at anybody who said it, you know.
Yeah,
Nice
you're right.
point.
I won't. Okay, F it. I'm not talking
Okay.
about it no more. No more. I won't talk about it no more.
But you could talk to us about it.
Well, maybe.
I'm on your side, Don.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I'm on your side more than you know, Don.
DMs. I'm letting all my DMs
On
out
my
now.
bad side.
I'm on your side, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, you are.
I'm on your front side, your back side, your inside. Whatever side you want me on, that's where I'll be.
You're on my inside. Damn, Homer.
I'm up in them guts, boy.
Up in them guts. Oh,
I was just here for the shits and giggles and laughs, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what stinks.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
tried.
the
but-
backside.
Hey, damn.
I'm gonna have to do a DM stream now.
I'm like physically bruised now.
The DMs of Don. DMs of the Don.
Man, don't release my DMs.
The DMs of Don.
Don't do that.
He's gonna start his own trash Don.
Well, he was talking about doing it one time before. I kept waiting for it to happen.
This is another time when Don was ignoring me.
What?
This is another time when Don was ignoring me. Here's another reply I was waiting for.
Don didn't click like on this post.
Here's when Don sent me the wrong link. I get on the show for an hour.
Here's when he didn't send me the link.
Yeah.
Here's when I waited 15 minutes to come on stream.
Oh shoot.
Here's what.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Oh, get off the pancakes already. Good God.
Oh goodness, pancakes. Damn. It's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah, when are you gonna make those pancakes, Don?
He's got a battery.
Do you like Bisquick, Don, or what do you use?
No, I use Aunt Jemima. Oh, I'm sorry. She's not Aunt Jemima no more.
Doesn't matter what you use, how you use it.
What's that goofy bitch's name now?
Which one?
The one that used to be Aunt Jemima. We can't see.
Riri.
Yeah, no, that's the white armor with blackface. No.
that was one of your, that was one of your best posts, Todd. I have to say.
I'm surprised nobody has seen it yet. It's just like it's right there. You know?
Yeah, the one. No, I saw it. I was like, yeah. But my attitude was like, oh, they're doing the sex and race swap again. So.
Yeah. Well, you know that show ain't getting like no love at all. For one
Oh,
thing,
dude, it's getting obliterated. The thing is, they dropped it
it's
on the
not
same
really.
day that Superman came out.
I didn't
well,
like that.
for one
Superman.
thing, it's no outlaw nights. Let's just go ahead and put that out there right now.
How did you guys like the Superman trailer?
It's
I
no
didn't-
code, that's for sure.
I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I agree with
can't
that.
Get past the suit. I'm sorry, the suit is trash. I cannot stand the freaking suit. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's trash.
I think I'm gonna dig it still.
I mean, good God, all he had to do was dig in the freaking attic and dig out Cavill's suit. He ain't using it. Put that on the guy.
It's in the attic.
It's
Or they
too
could have
big for
kept
him.
Battle.
It's too
Well,
big
James
for him.
knows where it is.
They could have kept Battle.
James, do you got that too? Did they sign a suit and give it to you? Is that where they're not using it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh shit.
Shock.
They
Can
could
you
have kept
request
Battle.
it so they can give it to the actor?
Yeah, no shit. You're on the board. Tell them to make a
I'm
better
sitting
freaking
there-
I'm
house.
not on the fucking
I'm
board.
sitting there watching the trailer, and Lois Lane is yelling at Superman. Why would I want to watch a movie where Lois Lane yells
Oh,
at
for
Superman?
God's sake, dude!
Oh,
No, I mean, seriously, they're doing an interview, and they get. What have you been in an interview with a reporter where they get heated argument? That's
yeah.
what
No, but he's Superman. She can go to hell.
On Saturdays, I do this
Who
show.
would interview
I
me,
feel like I'm on
James?
an interview, getting yelled at.
Long time. And it lasted several days. I apologized. What do you want, blood?
My ass was still bleeding, Don. Jeez.
Hey, you're the one who didn't want nothing to do with the lube. I told you. I warned you.
I just don't trust James Gunn.
I said it gets a little bumpy down there,
You
especially
don't
when
trust
I
James
shower
Gunn,
every
but I mean,
while.
like so far, what has he
spikes on
produced that was bad?
I don't trust him with Superman. I don't trust any of these people. With
Yeah, but I mean, what has James Gunn done that was so bad?
He's a pedophile.
The Toxic Avenger.
Guardians of the Galaxy, I liked it. I mean, the
pedophile.
Suicide Squad, I liked it.
He made a
what
movie
else?
about a vagina that had teeth. I didn't like that.
Which one?
It had teeth. It was literally called Teeth. It was a vagina.
Oh, Teeth. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one.
That was horrible.
Oh, that was
that's
James
just-
Gunn. That's right. Yeah.
That's just your own
That's a good
personal,
movie,
like,
though.
you know.
He
No,
also
I have no
he's also a
experience with that.
pedophile.
I didn't want to see that movie. It totally.
That movie
effed
Teeth
me
was
up,
good,
man.
dude. It
I don't
was
know. There's
cool.
something about the trailer. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I know. It's too.
Oh,
too
and Pedro Pascal can go to hell.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh
Who?
yeah.
What?
I mean,
What?
I just that whole thing with
Who?
you know,
What?
I
Huh?
can accept Vanessa Kirby. I can accept the guy playing Johnny Storm. I can't accept that guy playing Reed Richards.
Pedro Pascal. That guy's a.
And he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pussy.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
on that one, I can tell you why he's
He
doing
is
it.
on Blue Sky, Marcus.
Well, because he's the only one who said yes.
Yeah, because all the other guys they interviewed said, "Hell no."
You know, it's fucked up. I'll
Really?
tell you to my other microphone.
I've
know
heard
that?
that,
Yeah,
James.
six
I've
other
heard that, yeah.
actors were in before
But-
Pascal. They
but-
all walked away from it.
I don't understand what happened
Wow.
to John Krasinski.
He said no.
He
You
said
know,
no
But why?
because he said the script sucked.
All right.
yeah.
Well, that's the reason.
He's like, I'm getting all these residuals from the Office reruns. Y'all got to come up off some more money. I need at least 3 or 4 Brinks trucks up in the yard.
It
My
all
wife,
came up-
she's
it
doing
all
it.
came
She's
up
doing
when
moves
the
to Tom
script,
Cruise
and he
and
was
The
like,
Rock.
"No, I'm not doing it."
You know, I got
Hey
my
guys, I just watched Thunderbolts earlier today, and it was freaking good. Like it
Oh,
was good.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm
dude.
still gonna see it.
Was it good?
It
I heard it was
sucked
terrible.
ass.
You
Yeah,
thought it
there's-
sucked
there's-
ass?
there's-
I thought it was
I
good.
saw the Outlaw Nights version. And it,
No, it's funny. I heard it was bad, but I heard it was good too. And from
No,
different
there's
places.
nothing, the only thing good about it was it ended.
Oh, did you
Nah,
go see
it,
it,
was,
Roland?
it was good.
Well,
It was good.
that's just
And
like your
it-
opinion, man.
It is,
It-
yeah, my opinion, which matters.
No, it don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it was okay, man. It wasn't the worst movie ever, but I mean, it could have been.
I trust David Williams' opinion, and David Williams said it wasn't bad.
Well, David Williams could kick my ass, so I'll agree with him.
Or what did he say? He said he didn't not like it.
He did, yeah, he did not like it.
What's
Yeah,
his,
that's
Dennis,
good enough for me.
Dennis Turner and Andy Smith gave it a
Well, I will say this: it
I'm
was
a
a
big,
lot better than everything they've put out since Endgame.
Mhm.
Man, they broke it with Endgame. That was great. They should have just stopped
You're
there.
not gonna get. You're not.
Well,
gonna get,
they shouldn't have killed
it was-
everybody off.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I will say this about Thunderbolts: it feels like the beginning of Avengers a little bit.
Yeah.
Only because we know these characters a little bit more now, but that's it.
I did like the Sentry though. That was pretty good. They did pretty good. with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I saw the fight scenes.
It's just something about
They
the one
look
that
really
plays
cool.
Yelena. There's something about her. I just don't like it, man.
You don't
It's
like
the bad
Florence
accent.
Plug?
Yeah, it's got to be that. I don't know, man. I mean, she's cute to look at, but other than that,
Who plays Elena?
Florence Pugh.
some
Florence
British
Pugh.
She's got no neck.
She used
I
to
think
date
I think you pronounce it pug.
She doesn't.
Pugh.
It's a pug.
Helen Pugh.
I don't think
Something
any of
pug.
those. Although they were
Florence
promoting it
Pugh.
on Good Morning America, and none of those women look pretty.
She was.
They, never, they
She
didn't look
was
like
on
actresses. They just look like a bunch of.
Summer.
people off
What
the
was it
street.
called? Summer.
But I know she's a popular actress.
And the guy that plays Red Guardian, I mean, he was just too.
too much for the laughs, dude. You know,
He
too
was
much.
good. That's what
You know, I really liked him in Hellboy. In that
Yeah,
Hellboy.
He's
I
the
thought
guy
he
from
was
Stranger
awesome.
Things, right?
Did he play Hellboy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
He
he
was
was
the dude
really,
from Stranger
really
Things.
good.
Was he better than
Actually,
Ron Perlman?
he was way better than Ron Perlman, in my opinion.
I'm definitely gonna have to check it out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, honestly, even Mignola, like, when that was being produced, he was saying he was, like, really proud of it because they were, like, really getting a lot of stuff from the comic book.
I wonder why it did so poorly then.
I think it's because of the probably lack of hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then plus, it was a lot more rated R than, well, it was rated R, and there was a lot of
the other
blood
ones
in
were
it.
PG-13.
Oh, yeah.
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 There was a ton of blood in it.
Well, Deadpool kind of changed the game with the rated R thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you know when they make the Outlaw Nights movie, that'll be rated R.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, we'll be pushing an NC-17. I mean,
At least
with code, you know, and those
With
big
just
guns.
They're going to
just
bring
with the
Riley Reid out
soundtrack.
of.
Just with the
They're going to bring
soundtrack
Riley
alone.
Reid out of it.
Well, code itself is NSFW. I mean, you know. at
Right.
least.
Yes.
Got to be.
well, it's that the biggest
Exactly.
problem with most modern day movies is that they don't have a guy with a cybernetic eye. They don't
That's
have
true.
a guy with a cybernetic arm.
Boy, you just nailed
except for
it.
Bucky.
That is pure
right?
poetry right there. You totally nailed it.
Which Deadpool had all of that, and you know,
Yeah,
1, 2, and
exactly.
3.
That's why. That's why.
Well, where do you think they got it
That's why
from?
you
Got
need to
so
take
much.
notes. man.
Outlaw
You need to bring all
Nights.
this up at the next WB meeting, James. Bring all this shit up. Tell them. Say, look. Use
We
my
need a dude with a cybernetic eye, a cyber. You see, that's why Thunderbolts was good. We had a cybernetic arm on it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you know what really annoyed me was about 2 years after I did the first Outlaw Nights, suddenly Disney produces a video game called Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, those bastards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I saw
Hey,
what I see what you're doing, Disney. I know what you're up to.
They're watching crowdfunds. I mean, they are. Look at the.
Well, hey, Apple TV put the studio out after we already had ours. I'm just saying, right? We all know who's better.
Shane Davis's book, Kitty Power, Kitty Jam.
Didn't he take out?
Hey, that book was really cool. Starlight Cats.
He did.
I think
Starlight
he's
Cats,
got
Big
an
Glorious
Oscar
Rex,
on him.
and then suddenly there's a Godzilla movie. I mean, come on, man.
Well, no, I'm talking about.
Did you know? I'm going to pull a James. I did a story that was
Don't pull
published.
James too hard. I heard he likes it.
And a World War II hero. I drew him on the last month, I think, or 2 months ago. My World War II hero, Liberty, Battle of Bulge, almost the same exact origin as Gay Patriot.
Wow.
Battle with the Bulge.
Battle Bulge. Gay Patriot. What?
What's that?
All this is fascinating, Marcus.
Almost the exact same. Find something that gives you powers.
Do you know why the moldy Gay Patriot is not doing very well?
Because nobody likes Yellow Flash.
Nope.
Because
Fuseboxx ain't right
it's
now.
not a good book.
It's not.
That's
it's not-
true.
there's no Outlaw Nights to it, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
There was a female character called
Good.
Code.
Not a good
Well,
book.
hold on, just a minute.
It's not a good book. Well,
I mean,
Hold on, just a minute. That book has made more money than any of our comic books that any of us have produced. And you're saying
Are you
it's
talking about me? I haven't produced a comic book.
Yeah, I haven't either.
okay?
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, I haven't
Of
either.
course, yeah.
James,
I'm not gonna
Blame
say
the fans again. Blame the fans.
James,
All right.
still a failure. Still a failure.
It's
Supposed to make $1
all the
million.
fans' fault.
It's
It's
a
all the
failure.
fans' fault.
And I'm still doing better than that.
I mean, I would have written it, but you know, like I didn't want to do another Captain America ripoff. You know.
That's true.
Or a Power Ranger.
Based on
Yeah,
expectations.
Power Rangers.
Based on expectations, James.
I don't
It's a
care about
failure.
expectations.
I don't understand why.
Make the bottom
Why?
line.
Why did Power Rangers get so popular?
I don't know either. I was.
Weber.
So you don't believe in expectations?
What year was that?
So
Wasn't that
it
like
was expected
90s?
to make $1 million in a day.
1992.
1992 when that stuff came out.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm making shit up. I don't know what's going on.
No,
it's like way before that, dude.
We were like 20, and we're wondering why we didn't get into Power Rangers.
No,
Yeah,
it started
I was
way
already
before
in
that
college when that shit
in
came out.
Japan.
Yeah.
It started way before that in Japan.
James does not have.
Yeah, in Japan, asshole, not in the United States. And only in big cities you guys had it. Out in the
Yeah.
rural sticks, we didn't have that shit.
What are we
Too
arguing
gay
about?
for us.
Because if you really look at it, it's basically just a ripoff of Voltron.
Don't make a mess.
What did I do?
No, you're talking about the Power Rangers and stuff. It's basically just a ripoff of Voltron.
Oh, I quit worrying about that a long time
I
ago.
thought you said the hip hop version of Voltron.
That would be NWA.
Oh,
That'd be-
man.
Somebody is streaming.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Christian's got his draw stroke thing on. Oh, I got a notification like, who's this? Sappho.
Oh, Art of Roy drew a Ripclaw earlier. He did about an hour stream before us doing a Ripclaw because he wanted
Of course,
to,
he's got like 10 of them already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
me and
did
him
like
were talking all week about it. So
He's all just taking it to the next level.
I heard he had to turn down a publishing deal.
Yeah, he already turned down. He already turned down like 10 offers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just, I don't
Where
draw
you guys at? Oh, I did this quick sketch. I was like,
Mark's
okay.
actually stopped by his house. Dude, I really want you to do this Ripclaw comic now. That's
And I don't even have to draw good for my real job. I just draw half as good.
He did it in under 30 minutes. When he's supposed to be on tonight?
Well, I asked him if he wanted to come on. He was like, no.
Is that the truth,
"You have a
Don?
reason?" He said, I just don't want to come on.
Is that? Are you being honest, Don?
Well, I did ask him if he wanted.
It actually went down like he's all like, yeah, just send me the link. And Don's all like, yeah,
Don
sure.
doesn't send him the link. He sends
Yeah,
him the wrong
sure.
link. He sends him the wrong link.
Bitch, can I talk, please?
no,
No. I asked,
Do you have to? Oh, man.
Okay, Don.
anyway. Back on the ranch. I asked him if he wanted to come on, and he said, like, if I just send him an invite every week, because we're always giving him shit in a playful way.
Yeah.
And he said, well, no. He said something about, I don't know, I'll tell you exactly what it was. I'll read the DM.
Oh, no.
What happened.
I didn't know you could read.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
I says, hey, man, you want me to start sending you invites to the show on Saturday? He said, no, I'll ask to be on instead. Thanks, so. And then I gave him a fire emoji. And then he said, some unintended invites tend to sour people. I said, oh, like Omer. And he said, yes. No, I'm just kidding. I added that last part.
Oh, man.
So anyway.
He
He said he wanted to be on, but he didn't want to take all the glory away from Outlaw Nights.
That is the correct answer.
Thank you.
And you could have had him draw an Outlaw Knights character, and man, you would have been golden.
Can you imagine Code done by Art of Roy?
Sheesh.
Super
Man,
sexy.
he would have drawn those boobs. Awesome.
Hell yeah. That Gatling gun would have made noise for sure.
It would have gone.
You would hear it in your mental decibel region.
Right.
Want to get guns that shoot?
What, Ma? It's the character's got a Gatling gun.
No, you said that they wanted to make guns that.
Make guns that go what? Boom?
No, like to go, you know.
Like a laser gun? What did I say?
I don't know. You were reading something.
I was reading something. Guns
about
to go
wanting to do regular handguns. that
regular handguns.
rapid.
Rapid. Oh yeah, they the Department of Justice today was it today or yesterday they outlawed they put a ban in place on some kind of third party market trigger thing that will make a regular gun like a pistol fire like a machine gun.
Yeah, the T's yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that should have been outlawed anyway.
Yeah,
because automatic weapons you got to have a Class A license to have anyway. So
well, aside from that, I mean, why do you need to fire any kind of weapon like a friggin' machine gun if you don't have nefarious purposes? I mean, you know, come on.
That's the whole point.
Why not? We're in a free country. It could be argued either way.
I mean, look, I'm all for Second Amendment. I'm all for the right to bear arms. I bear my arms all the time.
Well,
But some things
to
just
fight
don't-
if you need it to fight what is it, insurrection of
no,
abuse of power, right?
That's not going to happen. Come on. There's too many friggin' good old boys to live in this country. That shit will never
Good
happen.
old boys. I'm just saying. You're talking about force reset triggers, what you're talking about.
I mean, we already quelled one insurrection and invasion from your fellow cousins and uncles that were coming across the border over. We already turned on those.
No. You're talking about your people over there, the British. Yeah.
They made my
We're
people.
talking about those.
My people's Irish.
The red coats.
I come over there from the land of the Greenia. Where you eat the good stuff. Drink the Guinness. You guys watch that show Mobland?
Not yet.
Dude.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it because you keep recommending it. Yeah. Sounds good.
I highly recommend it. That and Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm. Really good.
Yeah, I've got that one on the list.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
I hear something Lotus is really good too.
Hey, John Hamm would have made a good Reed Richards.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that.
Yeah.
Damn it, Marcus. Why aren't you working in the movie department?
Because you can't put up with Disney shit.
Wow. Throw it right on out there.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, Disney's a crock of crap.
Yeah, I don't know who's running the show. It ain't me. If they'd asked me to run it, I'd done it a long time ago. I'd done it better. Could have done so much better.
Doesn't anybody know Kevin Feige? What the hell? Duck, you don't know Kevin Feige?
Feige needs to be fired.
I think Duck noped out.
That would make Rob happy. Boy.
Make a lot of us happy.
Yeah.
Duck's eating dinner.
Well, Feige did good until a certain point.
Well, you got to understand, he also had the two brothers working on it, and when they left, everything went to shit.
That's true.
Oh,
And
the
then
Russo
the biggest mistake they made was just killing off Iron Man. 110%.
Well, I was pretty sure that like Robert Downey Jr. was like, "Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to anymore."
That's
He
what
was. Somebody had that prankster up in his yard,
That's why Chris Evans left.
and he's coming back.
He's coming back as Doctor Doom.
I don't care if he comes back as a Smurfette. You put enough money in their hands, they're all coming back. They got no integrity.
Well,
And they have
that's
new
true.
jobs.
Marcus, Arthur Roy's calling you out already.
What did I do?
Yeah, you recommended
What's up,
John
Arthur
Hamm
Roy?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, well, I would make
You
it more.
offended the audience, Marcus.
I think most people think he's a good actor.
See, we're just going to get him on the show, and he went and ruined the whole damn thing.
He's still not Pedro Pascal.
Now instead of getting
I'm just
prestige
so
artists
tired of
like
seeing him
Roy,
and everything.
got to sell for people like me.
Arthur Roy, when are you going to start your own channel so we could just go hang out with you?
Yeah, well, hey, wait a minute.
I mean, sorry, did I say that out loud? Just kidding. I'm just kidding, Don. I'm just kidding, man.
No, you're
I
not.
love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. I would never do that to you.
Yes,
you would.
Yeah, he would.
You would stream
Arthur
anywhere.
Roy, maybe.
Homer, you would stream.
Homer,
anywhere.
I got 2 words for you: drawing friends.
Now on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m.
There
Central.
it is. There it is.
Come join, hang out. You can come and draw.
There's no loyalty.
Homer tries to liven up streams like Rex's and it doesn't help. Sorry.
I
It's
try. I try.
He
It's a
tries.
tough one. I try. I feel like I got to listen to Rex, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's funny. That's what makes it funny, Marcus.
That's
That's what
what
makes
is
it,
calming.
that's what makes it funny.
I know. Here,
It's got a good show though, for real. It's good stuff.
Homer. I
What's up?
think Tom Buscema about Judy's calming.
It'd be a lot better if Dale would be threatening to block me all the time.
Dale?
Yeah, Dale.
Dale A or Dale Keown?
Dale A. It ain't Dale Keown, dude.
Dale A's my friend. Don't you dare take him out.
I will
Me and
use
Dale
his
are
name.
tight,
Then.
man. I just got Dale's comic book.
He's always threatening to block me.
Go to Dale A's website and get his comic. Get his comic, Dom.
He's
before
only
he
got a
blocks you.
couple of them left.
I think he said he had 3 left, right?
Yeah.
You can get them for free.
I got his comic. I'm sitting there streaming with the guy, and I'm realizing, holy crap, he's got a comic for free, and I didn't order it. That's pretty rude. It's free.
Yeah. It's free.
He's got a free comic?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, go to the
And he pays for
installation.
shipping, and it comes in a Gemini mailer.
Yep.
It's unbelievable. Like this, he sent it a Gemini mailer. It's free.
I actually did not know that.
It's the-installation.com.
It's a pretty cool comic. I mean, you know, as comics go.
As comics go. Well, Jens, we're at quarter to 11. You want to go longer or you want to kill it? Yeah. Welcome back to the show, Duck Baby.
I was always here. I was just going to the bathroom.
Well, thanks for the update. How'd it go?
You should come out all right. I didn't do my rocks yet.
Did you get it all out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you wash your hands?
I saw you, Artifact.
Oh, I knew there was something I forgot.
You didn't get any in your fingers, did you?
Did you scream, "Get out of me"? Well, you were there?
In a mad rush. How much corn and peanuts did you leave behind?
Don't stop.
I'm not being those. I want to know. I'm concerned about Duck Bacon's digestive tract.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, Mama Donna, I got some pancake batter over here. Whenever you need pancakes, you let me know. I'll make you some.
For the love of God. There's no freaking loyalty here.
She's running all over to the border to see get your pancake shirt.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start getting hell on out of here. I'm going to make me bigger. I'm going to show you all my progress.
Oh, yeah. That's what I want to see. Let's see how big you get. Oh, damn.
Not very.
He's hairy.
Nice.
That's like going to be like a whole, there's just claws down there.
Looks good.
Thank you. All right, let me see here. James, got something going on. Boom.
Ooh.
James acting like a professional over here. Who's the dude in the back?
Yeah, who's behind
Morgan.
Who?
Morgan from the Steins.
Ain't nobody saying about mixing IPs, dude. What are you doing?
Got a photo bomb. Got to photobomb the
Always trying to be
Cyber
extra,
Force.
James. Damn. It is good, though. I like it. Bitch.
Hey, so since we brought up that comic thing, are we gonna do that other thing, James?
No.
Well, you
No,
guys
not at
were
all.
the ones supposed to give me the characters, and nobody ever did. So,
Well, can we cut everybody else out who hasn't submitted stuff and just whoever submitted stuff does it? Me, you,
but you
and
didn't
Don.
send anything.
What do you mean? I sent you that character in the. You need to check your DMs, buddy.
He's trying to say that was no good, Omar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, we'll forget it.
It didn't pass muster.
That was a no-go.
It was no go, yeah. I'm gonna go do a comic with Art of Roy. Art of Roy, you got any? Let's do a show together, you and me, buddy. We'll do it on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Central.
It's good streaming with you, man.
Oh, that looks great, Omer.
Yeah, Omer, it looks great. Traitorous bastard.
Well, but he's got a. It was not my fault, Omer. Oh, forget it. Better stream. Well, sorry.
Anyway,
It ends in 2 hours, though. Maximum 2 hours.
now that is extreme.
That's so good, dude.
It is good, though. I like it.
Very nice.
Oh, I like the reference. Whoever did that, extreme. That
I
was
like
good.
the pants.
Was that Doug?
The pants are the best part.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You know what they say about the hands?
I was going to give him a thong.
Anything on the show?
I think he should have a thong.
Oh, shit. You were doing stuff.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great action.
What
Well, I
the
like the
fuck? How
claws.
come he does a little bit? He comes in late. He's like, oh, that's great. That's all. I show my life work over here. I get nothing.
You get reposted an awful lot by me. I don't want to hear any whining.
This is bullshit.
I like that neck. Look at those little veins in the neck. I love it.
F that neck. F it.
Well, if that's your thing, Don, F next, I think that's fine.
That's a weird hobby.
You know, it's a little strange.
What you got to get?
Are you a furry too, Don?
Man.
I will never
The
tell.
kink is hard. The kink is hard.
What about you, Fuseboxx? Did you? Oh, that's right. You're here to show your book.
I can't draw that well.
You pirate
We'd like to
pretty
see
well,
your.
though.
We'd like to see your stick figures, though.
I can do little cartoon guys, but I can't do awesome like.
So where's your little cartoon
like
guy?
I
muscly
just want to
dudes?
do little cartoon guys, man. I didn't know that was. That's terrible.
Comics have been
That's what
built on
Narwhal
little
does. He
cartoon
does
guys.
okay.
Yep.
Stick to the pirates.
Wait, did you hear what I just said? Nobody caught that?
That's
I
because
heard
you're too
you
extreme for
you
us,
said
Mark.
narwhal.
I said little cartoon guys. I like that's what Narwhal does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he's off with
Lord.
Mark Millar.
Yep.
We all got against Noir. No, whatever his name is.
Noir.
I have nothing.
Narwhal.
I have nothing against Narwhal
Mark Miller
or
is awesome.
I have nothing against Narwhal
made a
or
big
film
mistake.
noir.
He should have worked for Outlaw Nights.
Well, that's true.
Well, he has. I have been on his show, so you know.
Have you been?
Yeah. Narwhal,
he
aka
made rest
I know
in
you
peace.
did, man.
All right, so now we're going to put
Gary
you to the
Bird.
test. Now's the moment of truth. Whose show is better, his or ours?
I would say, I would say y'all's are better, just because
Yeah, because
there's
you're
There was
more,
a lot of
there's more
hesitation.
going on.
We
Yeah,
try to be a lot of high energy, you know.
We can't help the fact that we're badass.
Well, our
Nar-
name's not Per Berg either, so that helps.
He makes a better sandwich.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
I
this
make
thing.
better pancakes. That's why everybody's always screaming for him.
That's right.
Narwhal likes to just kind of get in, do the interview, and get out. You know. And
What a
Not-
show.
yeah,
So you're
Okay.
saying he doesn't care?
Artie Roy said that he was
he
streaming
cares.
on
He's
early
just a
days. He
free.
didn't say any chat.
I did
Okay.
see Artowall streaming.
So I read in between the lines. You're saying he doesn't care,
He loves everybody.
except for us.
He loves all of us.
Is it
Narwhal
like
will
a real way or like a penetrating way?
You know,
Narwhal
I've,
will
never,
always be there for us.
I've never been on this show.
I haven't either.
Hey, you should get on a show, Don. Don't you have a sign up on June 8th?
I do.
All I do is try for you, Don. All I do is try.
I know, brother. I feel your love.
June
From far
8th.
away.
I worry about you, Don.
June
You know
8th,
that.
Okay. June
I
8th.
know, man. But you got to stop showing up to my house in the middle of the night wearing those polka dotted panties.
Wow.
I like the ones with the hearts better.
It's quite a drive too from Charlotte. So
I know.
Is that a Phoebe Cates reference? Phoebe
Could be.
Cates, Phoebe?
Never know.
Polka dots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching our show tonight, episode 32. We got one host on, couldn't get the other because the internet whipped out on her. We love you, Kitty. We hope you get you on here soon. If you like our show, like it, subscribe to it. Also, subscribe to Omer Glitch,
And leave a comment.
Duck Bacon, James, and Marcus. Remember to back Fuseboxx's Outlaw Nights, numero 2. It's a badass book. It's about pirates and space and stuff in the 30th century. There's a girl named Code with big boobs.
Yes.
After my whole big spiel, that's all he remembers.
Yeah.
There may be
The
a
big
song
girl with
involved.
boobs.
We're
She's
not
got a
sure.
BFG.
The link is in the description. For real, we wouldn't have had him on the show if we didn't already preview and accept what he's doing. So we love it. It's good to go. We want to thank Haldir 6480 for his hard work and being the moderator extraordinary because there is no live like Haldir 6480. Make sure to back James Lee's comic book, The Stain, Jesus Christ. Don,
the Stains.
that was unintentional. Unintentional.
Oh, that was
Did
the
not mean to do that.
With friends like these.
See, you just proved exactly what I said. You're a 90-day wonder that does nothing but chicken shit.
Hey, you know what? That's what happens when you drop your sock, man. I just keep dropping it. You know what I'm talking about.
No, you're the one that went to Officers Canada.
You talking about your special sock?
No.
the crusted sock that you have that's hiding under your bed.
It's not hiding there; it's living there.
Oh shoot!
So, Fuse, you wanna throw any more shills or shout outs?
Oh yeah. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Fuseboxx. I like to have folks on.
Link in the description.
We
You
come
never
on.
had me on.
Yeah, you
Well,
ain't me on either.
I would love to invite all of you on.
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah!
Here now, yeah.
Well,
Let's do a studio nights visit to a Fuseboxx. Let's go
Let's
draw
do
one
it.
of the nights over there.
All at one time. Boom.
Yeah. Yes. If you've got
can.
the space, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm down.
I got the
As long as you don't got
space.
like EV Mux or nothing.
The beauty of the internet is that we don't, we can fit multiple people in, and it's not like a room where we're all
Most
like
internet you can
cloistered
do that.
in.
Most internets.
So you're saying we're invited, but we can't talk when we come on.
We all have
right.
to be in the same little box.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
But yeah, don't also if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at Fuseboxx7. You can find me on.
Dude, we're buying your book. You want us to follow you too? God damn.
Follow me. Follow me to the ends of the earth.
You
It's a lot of
asked
work
so
to be
much.
your friend, you know.
Then follow me on Instagram at Outlaw Nights.
And
you,
oh god.
and you can find me on Facebook under my real name.
You know, we're
Ben-
also on Instagram too. You want to follow us?
Ben
No kidding, dude.
Fuselier, Fuselier.
Ooh, he's even got a fancy writer name, everybody. Go follow him.
It's a fancy name that was given to me by my parents.
I think the fancy name has something to do in New Orleans.
It's that New Orleans fake French,
We would like to pause this. Shut up. We want to pause this show for just a quick moment for a word from Mama Donna. Mama Donna, take it away.
What?
You wanted to say something. Say something.
And he wonders.
I watch Facebook, so you can put your stuff up there so I can see it.
You hear that, Fuselier?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Now you may continue on.
Oh, that was pretty much it. You know,
You're erasing rather vigorously, man.
Just FYI, Don, you need to update the description. It doesn't have a Fuseboxx in there. It's got Apex instead.
Son of a bitch! I did it there too. God.
my name is Apex Comics. You can find me on Twitter.
Why don't you two just get together and be one person?
I just try to help you.
It would make it so much easier for me. You understand? Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Good catch,
I'll bring it
Omer.
up.
Just trying to make sure to help Fuse.
I'm only human, okay? I'm only human.
Yeah. Hey, me too, man. I make mistakes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect either.
Fancy moderator.
I used EV Mux one time because some girl recommended it to me, and look what happened to me. Shame across the internet.
All because some asshole got sick.
And the same girl doesn't show up to her promotion.
I know,
right? Yeah, internet broke my ass. We know what broke. EV Mux broke. You scared to face the music, kitty. We get it. Hiding behind your little pink glasses. We know what's going on.
Hey, Fuse, you got a crap load of videos over here. What are you doing over here?
Yeah, man.
95 videos. He's doing something.
But I'm not super famous, you know, and I gotta be famous.
You got 727 subs, bro. You're gonna help us out.
Most of them don't watch me.
Oh man,
That is the thing about subs, right?
Isn't that how it is?
Sub and then they don't watch, right?
I got 900 followers on Instagram. I get 10 likes.
Exactly.
I want to thank everybody that was in the
You
chat.
do better on X, Jesus.
And I want to encourage all you that wanted to be in the chat, to be in the chat. Don't be scared. Speak your mind.
Leave a comment.
Come out. Say thanks. Leave a comment.
Why are you telling people to come out?
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Is this an LGBT plus Q plus
What the
thing?
heck?
Yes, it's alphabet soup all around. Out yourself. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be banged.
It's a trick.
Is that what you
This
learned
is like
in
the
the
military. It's a
It's
trick.
not a trick.
That's what you learned.
don't
in the
ask,
Navy.
don't tell, Don. Don't ask,
We
don't tell.
we do have military guys here.
It's okay to smell the dandelions out in the middle of the field where the butterflies fly and the lions play. It's okay. It's okay, damn it.
Where Donald fertilizes the plants.
Just don't pee any freaking snow and eat it. That's all I ask.
Yeah. I finally broke you the habit of it.
Omega Mission sign up June 8th. I will be revealing the start date of the campaign very soon. And expect big things from us here in the studio. Things are happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, that we haven't told you about.
Well, now they do.
Together, and it's going to happen. And you're going to like it, and it's going to be awesome. Guys, anything you want to say before we depart?
Anything I draw on this show is for sale. DM me.
Yeah, if you want it, just DM me. Everything's up for sale. I have it on my website also.
And I've got a book for sale.
Hey, what's the book?
Oh, you probably haven't heard of it. It's called Outlaw Nights. It's not
Outlaw Nights. Awesome. All right, cool.
I think you should call it Big Code. Big Code. Big Gun
Code
Code.
Red. Code Red. Remember, to back out all nights.
My turn.
Mom, go ahead.
Good night, guys. I love y'all.
Good night, Mama Donna.
Have a
And
good
remember,
one.
she loves you in a non-penetrating way. I won't say that about myself. I'll get rough with it.
Oh my lord.
That's a great way to end it.
Not bring our Lord to
that's
the grave.
great, yeah.
Good night, everybody. Be good to each other.
X-Men is all penises.
And do the damn thing. And don't drive slow in the fast lane.
Oh, hell yeah.